don't even think I can hold this pose. Hey everybody, how's it going today?
Long.
Welcome to. Well, I can hold it longer. Welcome to the Daily Scrolls. John here. What if I could? Scroll Soft, portrait, woodworking, design. Um, uh, what are y'all up to out there? Huh? Eh? Rob, are you working today? Jason, are you working? Herb, are you working?
Yes.
Oh, okay. At least one of us is working. Jerry
I
thinks he's
did.
Jerry think Jerry thinks he's working, but I don't know if he's or not. He says, "Oh, it's
Hello,
cold."
Marty.
Hey, Marty. So I'm gonna. Hey, Marty. I'm gonna call you Snarky Marty from now on. Yeah, Snarky. Hey, like a Snarky Marty. There you go.
Chris. Hello, Chris. Wade.
Hey, Chris Wade.
Robin says she's working.
Wow. Can't only be working if you're at work on your freaking phone. Steve Nealon.
Hello, Steve.
So it's another snow day. The boss, like I said, the boss called me last night. Said don't doesn't need to see me till Friday at noon for our Christmas party, which is good, I guess. So I'm in my shop. So I went out and did some running this morning, errands, and I got a bunch of stuff here. So John's gonna be crafty John Day, and
Oh,
yeah.
ask me
So
this.
I couldn't find what I was looking for my mermaid backer. So I actually got this fancy water looking. It's a blue holograph bag from Dollarama. I'm gonna use that for my background for Ariel, the mermaid,
Hello, Mike.
and for the rig for the wheels. I got some door pulls. They're just flat. Well, they're rounded, but they're just little door pulls for the hubcaps of the wheel the rig wheels. I got some glue. I got some backers, and I got some tissue tissue paper. Tissue
Tu-
paper
Tissue
that I'm gonna
paper.
I do use for the backer. Oh, I should have grabbed. I thought I grabbed green too. Oh, I did. No, blue. So I got three different types of blue and white for the background on my Charizard. So I'm gonna get crafty with that because it's like Aurora Borealis background, and then I got some uh, wrap, some iridescent wrap that I'm gonna throw over top of it before I seal it in plastic. And then I got a different idea for Terry Snowflake that I'm gonna be doing. Hey, Mike, and so I'll be doing stuff like that all day and tomorrow. So we'll see what's going on.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what got me into this. I want to do cat patterns. I know they won't sell, but I want to do them.
Wade says you do some cool stuff. I saw a video of a posable rabbit you made a while ago. Yeah, I actually made two of those. That was for my granddaughter. That was for her birthday a couple years ago. There was a lot of pieces on that, and I had to buy I had to buy some special um, expandable clear high rubber tape stuff. It's called.
Hello, Greg.
It was sitting up here for the longest freaking time. Maybe it fell down here. There it is.
Let's say hi to Steve.
Yeah, it's called Stretch Magic. Basically, it's like a rubber string. It comes in various sizes. I got 1.8 mil, 0.5 mil, another one as well. And basically, when I tied them all together, that way everything was still movable and bendable and stuff, and it fully stands. Well, I get a picture of it sitting up against my scroll saw head here, but I think it only stands about 4 inches high, about 4 inches high. But you can make him stand all the way up, and his ears move, his arms move, his legs move, his whole body moves. move. It's awesome. Um, if you guys want the pattern for that, I can find the link where I got that from. I just have to look it up. Actually, I think I put the link in the video, um, where I got that from. It was fun to build, and the girl that designed it actually has different designs. She's got a horse and a dragon. You got to buy those patterns though. Dragon wings that'll actually fold out with like leather inside of them, everything else. And she's an awesome artist. I can't, for the life of me, off the top of my head, I can't remember her name though. But the rabbit pattern was actually free to download, and she has a walkthrough video where you can actually walk through the video with her as you're doing stuff too. It's pretty awesome. Um, yeah, I like doing good stuff. It's not just not just okay. I'm a turner. I'm going to turn bowls and platters and pens.
Wade said kid would love that.
Yeah, they do. Well, she did. She loves it. She still plays with it. And yeah, I just like doing things out of the ordinary. Right,
Outside of the box.
But I still like to use my scroll soft. The main majority of everything I use is my scroll soft still. So that's why it's still scrolling, even though I do use other aspects of it. So there you go. All right. So hey, Herb, we forgot to say hi to you.
Huh?
Hey, Herb, we forgot to say hi to you.
Ah.
Hey, Herb, how's it going today?
Oh, it's just going lovely.
Well, you said you're working. What are you working on? You want to tell us?
Well, I just finished some kittens that were high on catnip.
Ah,
Now I'm fixing to work on a couple of drunk ones.
ah.
Only 'cause somebody wants them.
Ah. Who? I'm not gonna ask.
My friend from the past, another cat lover.
What?
Yes.
I just found this picture going through my Facebook feed. Somebody found. I don't know how these would taste. You know how you can get all these different flavored candy canes and stuff, right? Like pickle and
Oh, yes.
right. Look at this hot dog flavored candy canes.
No.
Yep,
No.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you, hot dog flavored candy canes. I bet you they're made with hot dog water. Oh, can you imagine? That'd be gross.
Ooh.
Hot dog candy canes. Yummy. That would turn
Let's
me.
see.
I don't know if it would turn me off of hot dogs or turn me off of candy canes.
Wade says combine that with some Crayolas.
No.
And then Robin says nice aspect.
Doing that rabbit with crayons would be hard to do. It'd be hard to try
Hang
and
on a minute, I
try
gotta
and
take
add it
this.
in. Yep. It'd be hard to try and add it, try them together. I could probably figure out a way to do it. Ketchup and sardine flavor. Oh, gross. Um, it's hard. It's hard enough doing these ones, just the way they are, without any extra stuff on them. But like I said, my next set of these I'll be doing. They'll definitely be 1/8 instead of 1/4 inch MDF. But I didn't find I was looking for my pencil torch. I couldn't find it, and I can't find my other torch either. Caesar salad and butter. Oh God, those are disgusting. I did pick up crayons, and what else did I pick up? For the bag, that tissue paper, those crayons. Where's my crayons at? There they are. So then I got another box of these. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these boxes. I don't know. How much snow do I have? I think there's still there's ice fog in the air right now, which technically is snow. But I think there's about 2.5 feet of snow on the ground in the backyard. Back and front yard is like 2.5 feet of snow. Um, the roads are friggin' icy today. So much ice on the roads. It was hard even stopping at regular stop signs and lights and stuff. But there's a lot of accidents out there.
Yeah, they told us yesterday all we was gonna have was a high wind and the temperature was gonna drop. They didn't say nothing about this snow or getting.
So, so right now it's minus 40. Feels like minus 40. Oh, and in an hour it's going down at minus 45. So yeah, so there's that.
I think I messed up, John.
Oh, minus 45, minus 47, minus 48, minus 41, 44, 40. Oh, tomorrow morning it's going to be minus 1. What a nice warm day. But I do know it's supposed to warm up next. Let's look at the schedule for next week. Oh, look at that, minus 5 on Monday. That makes no sense. So
Holy
I'm sure
moly.
everything will friggin' melt now. Yeah, this is the coldest week so far. So yeah, Saturday, Sunday minus 19, minus 15, Monday's minus 5. This is Boxing Day, and then minus 3 on Tuesday.
Holy moly.
I don't know. Girls weather.
Well, the high tomorrow is gonna be 24. The low tonight's gonna be 12.
How are you not in an Eskimo suit, just Chris? You sort of get good, but like I work out in it all the time, so it's it's tolerable, but like it's hard on your throat. Like you just walking out. Okay, so my 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 automatic car starter, my remote start is it was too cold for my remote start to work. It was too freaking cold, so I had
Jesus.
to keep my truck up, and and it's like so I'm like, whoo, that worked. All right, good. Because like we had the conversation we had, I forgot I did not plug my truck in. I don't even know where my block heater is. I know there's one on it. I just haven't found my cord for it. I'm not gonna open my hood and find my freaking block heater. Maybe when I go to shop tomorrow and get my torch, I'll find my block heater. But it's not a big deal. So yes, I actually have to go out and start it up. And when I was doing my running around today, so I went to Staples, Dollarama, Michaels, Jisk, Home Heart, Verona, and the wood store. And I got this little piece of wood here, so I could redo that owl one because I'm not happy with the way it turned out with all the breaking on the front of it. And
Excuse me.
then I went down to the Chrysler and I asked them a question. I said, "Hey, so yeah, about 10 minutes ago, like past couple of days, and like 10 minutes ago, like my remote starter wouldn't work, but it worked right now. So what's the deal with that?" He goes, "Yeah, it's just freaking too cold." Chris says minus 10 here last week. Was it was unbearable. I'm in northern Alberta, Grand Prairie, Alberta. Five minutes from BC border, heading into Poos Coop and Dawson Creek. 4.5 hours northwest of Edmonton. 8 hours from Jason Rickwa in Calgary.
Oh
I'm
me, pay attention.
13 hours south of Yellowknife. 22 hours 22 hours southwest of North. 9.5 hours north of Lethbridge, which is at the Montana border. I know where I am. I've driven to all these places.
Well, come down to Texas and take your cold weather with you.
If I come down there, I'm going to be down there for a bit. I'm not going to want to come back. There's that.
You can go hang out with Charles.
Yeah. No, our Chris was asking if the horses are hibernating. We actually train them. We train them not to hibernate. And we actually have horses that don't hibernate. So you can, depending on what type of tortoise you buy or procure, you can actually train them not to hibernate. And I would actually be scared to have them hibernate because you basically got to force feed them before they winter, before they hibernate, because they're in captivity pets. And the thing is, you got to build a box for them and basically put them in the basement and freaking cover them over and let them go to sleep. But I'd be checking on them to make sure they're not dead. That's just me. So
Yep.
they got warmers and heaters in inside. They got their heat lamps. So they got a heat lamp. They're they got a heater, a ceramic heater down on them. They got a heat lamp on them. They got LED lighting on them. They got a couple glass pads with like aquarium heaters that go on the bottom of them, and so they can walk on those and just rest on those with the core coconut coir um, stuff that we have in there for substrate we have in there for them. So they basically they're awake all year round, except when they're sleeping most of the time. Same with the
Ooh,
turtle. Same with the turtle. The turtle's tank is heated, so he doesn't hibernate either. And the fish freaking keep him awake all the time anyway. So, but when the sun's out, they're always out basking in the sun in the on the floor or freaking in the on the rocks and stuff. So they're spoiled. They got a nice enclosure in their room, so we're pretty happy. But even in the spring and summertime, we don't bring them outside. Don't bring them outside until after May long weekend usually. Um, when it's temperatures are usually above +10 for at least a week, then we'll let them loose in the backyard. But it's only in the daytime. Yeah, they like it. For then.
Greg says his fish are frozen.
Well, that goes along with the conversation we had yesterday with him and his buddies used to go down and buy fish for the fishermen. But oh, so we bought these freaking stupid feeder goldfish for the turtle, and he was supposed to eat them. They were a quarter each, right? Little feeder goldfish. They're maybe inch and a half long. He's supposed to eat them, and he hasn't eaten them in almost a year. Now they're freaking like 4 inches long and freaking about a good inch and a half around. They're huge. Because they're koi, right? Goldfish are koi.
Hello, hello, Lee.
So they're gonna grow to their area, and how big is your tank? I think it's a 200 gallon, uh, a 200 gallon horse trough, basically, is what they're in the room.
Holy moly!
Oh yeah. Well, that's just the one turtle and the five stupid fish. Now, don't tell me about your little storm where you had like 5 snowflakes early. Oh, we got a quarter inch of snow. Oh no, it's just snowing so bad. Oh, we gotta coming in. Shut it down. Shut down the streets. Those freaking schools are open today. Schools open. All the stores are open.
He says he's got 8.
Well, he says he's got 8, but it's cold out, so it's probably less than that.
Oh,
The cold makes it shrink, Lee.
Larry L.C. Woodworks is in. Hello, Larry.
Hey, Larry, what are you up to? If anybody wants in on the panel, let us know. We'll send you guys a link. And just to sit here and do nothing all day long.
Yeah, don't put it in the chat. We might get the wrong person in here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put in the chat. Just let if you guys are in our hangout groups, let us know. And the link's over there. Otherwise, let me know and I'll message it to you guys.
Marty said there were 6 snowflakes here.
Did they shut everything down, Martin? Oh, so
Oh,
Marty, and I still over tomorrow for 4 flashes. So Marty, I was talking to you earlier, and you said that you were going to what bridge was that? Something. What bridge did you say you were going to? Blue Water Bridge. I've never heard of that. I didn't know there was a crossing there at Sarnia over to Michigan. There, I never knew there was a crossing there. 'Cause we always went.
Larry,
Go ahead.
Larry says, I don't mind the snow. It's the cold my bones don't like.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Like it's cold here, but the thing is, you dress for it. You don't have to worry about it. And you dress for it long enough, you just get used to it. So it's no big deal.
Oh. I don't know if it gets too cold. My left side starts spazzing bad. Lee says wind chill will be minus 22.
Nah. Yeah, because like I said, I was saying, my parents grew up in Harrow, and we used to go see my great grandmother, over in Detroit all the time. So we used to cross the Ambassador or in the bridge as well. 17 dropping to below zero. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I really I feel for you guys when it gets that cold because you guys aren't used to that. No, no, I don't feel for you at all.
What?
You heard me.
It's so cold outside. I've seen the dog stuck to the fire hydrant.
Phone says I got a voicemail, but I don't have any missed calls.
Oh no.
All right, I got crayons. Let's do some more here. Like I said, I'll have to go get my. These are actually pretty heavy with all the wax in these. I gotta go get my gun or my torch. I don't
Pencil.
even. I don't know. I can't find my pencil torch. And I can't find my butane torch because I know I had my butane torch here because I was doing the same thing Charles was and burning off the back of my fuzzies. That I got no idea. I got no idea where it is.
Jeff in the Dutchman Wood Shack says,
Hey Jeff,
hell.
how's it going today?
Hi. Oh.
See, my torch should be within arm's reach somewhere there. I gotta clean my shop up. So I'm gonna finish all this stuff up for Christmas, and then so Larry had his hands in his own pockets.
Larry says, usually, Gene, we have water problems when it gets in the single digits. Greg says, so cold, the lawyer had his own hands in his own pockets. That's about the only time a lawyer's going to have his pockets in his own hand, his hands in his own pocket. Usually everybody else's. Jeff's cleaning the shop.
Cleaning your shop. Yeah, I gotta clean my shop too. Said I'll get on. I'll get on it after I finish all these up.
Hello, Billy. Billy
Hey,
Burt
Billy.
Messy Studios in.
All right, I gotta finish up. Fill some more gray on the shoes, the soles of the shoes here. Should go quick though. I know that.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'm gonna turn around here and get me a cup of coffee. Be right back.
Like I say, once I perfect this sort of more, I'll try and figure out a way to clean up these edges properly without destroying too much of it. I'm thinking maybe maybe if I clear coat of Vaseline on top of it, maybe it'll clean off quicker and easier. So I just know if I sand it, all the colors are gonna mix in this thing.
Let's see. Everybody just saying hi diddly do. Greg said he'll catch you later. He's off to clean the driveway. Billy says, and freeing up some disk space on my hard drive to do the new system in a few weeks.
Yeah, so I was down Staples looking at laptops and computers. I'm like, those are outrageously priced down there.
Yep.
I didn't go down as far as Best Buy. I was gonna should have gone down there and take a look to see what they got in there.
And Lee's wanting to know the formula how to figure out to convert rain to snow. I'm pretty sure everybody's a meteorologist in our chat, Lee. Or I think they are anyway. Ah, that fifth cup of coffee was as good as the first one. Let me see what Jeff got to say. Just said, had my Turner's Club woodworking group Christmas party last night. Was awesome. Greg says X time X12. Man, I can't talk today.
No. Yeah, me and Jeff were talking about meter. Jeff and I were talking about meteorologists being wrong all the time, getting paid big bucks for it.
Oh yeah. What was that movie with Nicolas Cage? Oh, The Weatherman.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know how you can be wrong so often and get paid for doing a job you're supposed to be qualified in. I don't know. This doesn't make sense to me.
Lee says, my dad said 1 inch of rain equals 10 inches of snow.
Where'd you get that map?
He might be pulling your leg like we did Charles at the one square.
Yeah.
She bought these donuts yesterday that are caramel flavor.
Mm-hmm.
My taste buds must be messed up or something because those tasted horrible. And I like caramel. Poor the dog wouldn't even eat one.
Really?
Yeah. And she enjoyed anything you hand her. And Greg said depends on how fluffy. So scattered. Jesus Christ. Saturday you're gonna have your.
Scroll Palooza, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you said it because I was fixing to mess that one up too.
Basically, he's like my everyday shows.
But you'll have a little comedy, a little crafting, a little scroll sawing maybe.
Yeah, so I got a new design for Carrie's snowflake I'm going to do now. The design I was going to do was cool and all. I can still do it, but I found a different design I want to do for instead.
Well, I'm sure whatever you give her, she'll be in love with it.
Yeah, she better. I'll kick her ass.
Better be nice to her. She might not make you no more bacon.
So she'll make it. She knows it's good for her. I talk about her like I beat her.
Well, we seen the black eye she had.
Oh, stop. That wasn't even close to my fault. That was near to my fault.
Oh.
I honestly I didn't even know she had it until she showed it to me. It was on the side that she always faces away from me when we're sitting on the couch together.
I guess Jeff sent an emoji because all I see is a square.
Square.
Lisa, I might have to ask my friend from Hit High School. She's a meteorologist.
Nah, I should be lying to you.
Anything's possible.
All meteorologists lie. You know, if they say they're not lying, they're lying.
Believe me when I tell you it's this cold. Yeah. And Robin's back. Hi, Lee. What'd Charles do? Run Fred off?
Yeah, I think Doug did too, though.
I can't believe they thought it was me. I wasn't even in here.
I know, unbelievable.
I was over and hang out with uh, Steve and Art.
Oh man, I should have picked up some Mod Podge rolls out. Just thought of that.
Well, you got to get out tomorrow.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go. I don't know if the stores are open. Maybe until about noon.
I'll be glad when this wind dies down. These awnings flapping in the breeze driving me crazy.
What's that? What's flapping in the breeze?
The awnings we got over the slide outs.
All right.
Yeah, that was a rude awakening at 7 o'clock this morning. Dang it, I messed up again. I can't multitask like I used to.
Well, at least you can multitask. Charles can't.
Boy, that ain't no lie. told Steve yesterday, when Steve had off last Christmas vacation,
Yeah.
he was over hanging out in Charles's show. Told him, I said, you got to guilt trip him. Tell him you're going to be off this long and he's go live daily.
Yeah.
My best friend and his wife are heading down to Houston. Told him, y'all be sure and take some of this snow and cold weather down there and drop it off at Beaumont. Give it to Russ. And taking some of that hot boudin. That'll warm him up.
Yeah, Wade.
Oh, I ain't even paying attention to chat. I'm tired, B.
I was asked if it was a crown continuation. Yeah, because I had to get more crowns because I to finish up my Charizard. So I was down at Staples this morning, got some more for that, so I can finish up that one. So I just had to top these up too.
I bet them people like seeing you come in there for the crayons.
They don't even know why I'm there. It's $5 for 24 crayons. It's not even a big deal.
Well, they made good time to Houston.
Are they there already?
Yeah. Larry's asking John, those molds making melting crayons, or is it something you cut?
I cut these actually. What I did was, just give me a second. I'll show you. I have another one here. I started. Okay, so what I that's gonna hurt. What I did was I took a pattern that I got from the coloring book, right? And basically I stacked layered them, cut out two pieces at the same time, had my pattern on the front one, so that way I had a backer, that way I had a backer, and my front piece. And I tried to make sure that I had all the lines in there that were in the coloring book to make so that they're all borders and stuff. Then I sanded them, glued them down to each other. And the thing I found, basically just use CA glue and activator. What I found though is that you have to go through every line. So every line has to have glue on it so that the crayon doesn't go underneath of each one. Glued them together, primed them, painted them, and then I just started filling with crayon. It's that simple, actually. But these are 1/4 inch thick. But and like I said, I keep saying the next set's going to be 1/8 inch thick, so that way I don't have to fill as much crayon into them. And when I'm done that, then I'm going to put a coat of white bond poly over them, which will basically seal it all in. And I won't know till till next year whether having them sit in the sun will melt them or not.
Always thinking outside the box.
But I figure this is my cheap attempt at epoxy, because like in order to get all these colors in, and then mix it all together, and then try and pour them, and make sure you get them all into all these tiny little grooves and stuff, would be pretty expensive, and I don't know how many times I'd have to do it to get it right. So this was something I just tried, and it seems to be working out. So
Larry said, "That's cool. They look good."
and since I got them out of a coloring book, I figure, well, what better way to color them with crayons? So that's
I
how we ended
know.
up at this stage. I tried it on my first video when I was doing the Mario ones. I tried a couple different ways to figure out how to melt the glue in here, and you can try and put shavings in here and then stick it in the oven and everything else. But I find that uh, just with the hot knife and melting the crayon in place works just as good. And this way I get them in exactly where I need them to be. Yeah, they're a little overfilled, but that's just a matter of just going back through and just scraping them off, and then just retouching up the paint edges after.
White said the kids will keep them in their rooms.
But I figure a coat of wipe on poly will basically seal it in and protect everything. Give it hard coat.
So you'll basically be finished with the crayons today, right?
Yeah, better be. Yes, I will be. I will be done with the crayons today. Then I can start working on the backer for Charizard and getting that done because that's going to be a crafting project basically.
Steve said they would melt down here.
See, I don't know. It takes quite a bit of heat to actually melt this wax. I'm not saying it won't melt, but wouldn't they just melt in the boxes too in your room and stuff, in the kids' craft room and stuff though?
You would think.
You don't really hear about crayons melting out all over freaking toys and stuff all the time though.
White says the white is so white. And years ago, I did stained glass kit kind of like that. Plastic shavings put in the oven. Says Larry.
And this is just a cheapo friggin' uh, pyro knife, right? I'm sure if I had one of the more expensive ones, it'd be, that I could adjust the heat and everything on it and have better tips. But this is just working for what I need right now. So
Larry says, I know they'll melt when you leave them in the car during the summer. Yep, they will.
yeah, these are
Oh.
basically just made like wall hangings, though. But knowing my grandson, I'm sure he'll pull them off the wall and try and play with them, though.
Steve's asking you, did you find your pencil torch?
No, I never did. So I'm gonna have to go down to the shop and grab a. Yeah, I can't find pencil torch or my butane torch. So I'm gonna have to go to the shop and grab one there. I'm gonna have to stop by my trailer and pick up some propane bottles too.
Russ Meadows is in the chat. Hello, Russ.
Hello,
I
Russ.
told you Richard and them made it to Houston, but they didn't come to Beaumont. They didn't bring you none of this snow we got. Lucky you.
Russ, I thought you were coming back last night after parking lot duty, man. What happened?
Two stores turned into 5.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Friggin' Teresa.
He come hung out last night for a while. But he is going to stop by your house. He's got some boudin delivery he's going to bring you. You may have to meet him up there at the windmill. Larry's wanting to know, I wonder if a crayon would do and a hot glue gun.
Well, it would, but the problem is because there's so much. Your crayon is only so long, right? And the thing is that it will work in a hot glue gun. Actually, Crayola makes hot glue melters for for doing stuff like this. Problem is it doesn't have a fine tip on it, and you basically need one for every color because you lose so much crayon inside of it. Just give me a sec, Russ. Really, this is when you choose to come in right now? We're in the middle of doing something, Russ. Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
Ah, burned my finger. Jeez, Russ. I'm gonna blame you
That's
for that one too.
twice you done that, didn't you?
No, I was just kidding. I didn't burn myself.
And yeah, I guess it would.
Hey, Russ.
Well,
Hello, everybody. I have impeccable timing, eh, John?
that's right.
By the way, Herbie, you can
Yeah.
keep that snow up there. I don't want that.
Well, I'm sending you some boudin down there too.
Oh, I don't want that hot stuff. Boudin is boudin, but it hot
Oh
is
yeah,
too
you
hot.
don't like you don't
Can't
yeah,
take the heat,
you don't like
buddy.
eating hot stuff.
I'm telling you, that stuff will burn you 3 times.
No, sir. It won't burn me one time, and I ain't eating it.
But it's so good.
I know it's good. I love boudin, but god dang it, I can't eat the hot ones.
Holy moly.
I got 61 degrees over here, fellas. What you got?
12.
I'll be there tonight. I'll be down to I think they said tonight is going to be 20 degrees. I was just outside covering up the faucet outside on the water hoses. Got that done.
You put your Whataburger cup on it?
Well, I had a foam cup I got from the Mexican restaurant, so I used that, and I put a Dickies cup on the inside of it, and I taped it all up good. Hopefully it'll help.
Jeff's back, 17 in Missouri, says Larry. Let me tell you how cold it is, Russ.
Yeah.
Look.
Look like you dressed for Alaska.
That ain't me. That's Pam.
That's what I mean.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Trouble's my middle name.
77 in the valley, says Marty. Well, I'm at 61 and I'm kind of thankful, but I am getting rain, so that's aggravating. But tonight it was supposed to be a low of 17, but we got a little bit of a reprieve. It gave us 3 extra degrees back.
Little girl playing with the squeaker.
Ah, that's the boy. The little girl don't play with that stuff anymore. Uh-oh, hang on a second.
Talking about me getting in trouble. You gonna get in trouble.
Freaking cat did something.
Robin says, help! I'm being bombarded by customers. And you can.
Oh,
make
you actually got to do your
yourself full
job?
screen.
Unbelievable.
Well, you get off that phone, you get rid of them customers.
You're
She'll
so
turn around and say, what do you want? I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
really right in the middle of doing something else again. Jeez.
Ain't these boys get their stuff together?
Good God on a stick.
What are you up to?
Eat ribs.
Well, fellas,
Oh,
it
what a mess.
appears I cannot stay long, so
Something
life
I
is on
said?
the warpath.
Oh,
Life
well.
is on the warpath. So I'll see y'all later.
You got in trouble.
Yes, I did.
I told you.
All right.
Good.
Take care, man.
I guess I was his replacement. Hello, Chris. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Charles.
Hello, Hype. Did you ever get a chance to meet that Bruggy dude?
What are you up to today?
I talked to him for about an hour last night.
I'm not up to a whole lot today. Got another argument with my daughter, but what can you do, eh?
You could stop talking to her. Teach her a
No.
lesson.
Kids will be kids.
Hello, Steve. No, I won't stop talking to her because, it's just not. I don't know how to finish that sentence. It would be easy not to talk to her to avoid stress, but, it's just a pick and choose. It's just a bad time of year to be going through this. Wade says closer to Christmas can put folks' knickers in a knot.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. And Jeff is trying to fix a dermal tool. But I feel like for too long with my daughter, I walked on eggshells just to make everything be smooth and blah blah blah. And I'm just a little more firm in how I feel, but I still
Empathetic.
have heard all that stuff. Yeah, sure.
I know how it feels when you got to walk around eggshells around them.
Yeah. Now I'm still firm in my beliefs, but I still love her. So there's that. So Merry freaking Christmas.
Happy New Year, you filthy animals.
Oh, is that today?
You still. Not quite. Herbie, you still got snow over there? I don't have any. Just really cold and windy.
It's flattened up a bunch. It's not as heavy as it was earlier.
That's good. Yeah, it's just really been windy here. I mean, it's bearable. I walked without in a t-shirt, but yeah, it's pretty nippy. Wade says it's a fine line. Jeff says I'm not letting the holidays get to me. I just don't go out. People are such jerks on the holidays. Yeah, people are jerks in general.
It's 22 degrees here.
I don't know.
No, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Dropped 17.
I don't know what it is here. It feels like a 14. It's 23. If there was moisture, it would definitely be snowing or sleeting or something.
Yeah, Soapy wouldn't want to
What
go
is it?
outside.
Snowing or sleeting?
I don't know. It's not doing either one. I'm saying if there was enough moisture, it probably would be. Wade says, stores here are stupid. Wife was in line up for an hour to check out. Googly moogly. Jeff says, rather be holed up in my dust mites hole. Lee says, it's about to get bad here tomorrow. And Jeff says, go early or don't go at all. Wade says, dust mites never cause me any grief. They might make you itch a little bit.
Oh. Holy moly.
I would assume. I don't know. So we got 15 people watching, 9 thumbs up. Slap that thing over there.
If you got any comments or questions or inquiries, please leave them in the chat. Somebody, if we don't have the answer, I'm sure somebody in the chat does. And if not, we'll get Robin to Google it for you. Once you're not busy dealing with customers.
Yeah, buddy.
Billy says 61 here at the moment. We're supposed to get down to 19 overnight.
Yeah, we were at 19 earlier, so it's slightly warming up. The wind is what makes it bite, and I probably don't need to tell anybody that, but yeah.
Nope, you didn't.
Yeah, I got up this morning, let Sophie out. That cold hit her in the face, and she come right back in. I know you're not. You're going back outside.
You ain't getting no yellow or brown icicles in this house.
That's right.
Wade says I stuck my thumb up somewhere here.
What?
And Jeff says my dad died during Christmas 2009 and my father-in-law during Thanksgiving 2012. Sorry to hear that. I lost my dad a couple years ago in April. It's weird. I thought I'd have the date memorized, but I don't remember which year it was.
One of them again.
Damn. Jeff says holidays suck to me. Now my cousin just passed away Wednesday.
Sorry to hear that, Jeff. What did you say, John?
Snack stuff.
Oh, he's talking to somebody.
Yep.
Carrie B.
I'm gonna use that for
Oh.
the backer. What did you?
Oh, ain't that sweet.
I'm back.
Marty, I don't know if there's going to be any precipitation. It's just going to be pretty darn cold. That's pretty
Yep.
much it. Well, Texas cold.
You know how you get stuck doing horses, Charles?
Yes, you're doing cats.
For some reason, I'm stuck on cats. You see them two kittens on the catnip?
I don't guess I did. Sadly I don't surf Facebook very much because it almost never updates for me. For the longest time, it's the same feed and it just never updates. So I have to go searching.
Hello, Mark.
Jeff says, but then again, y'all are all here, so I pick y'all up as family. So there you go. All right, group hug. Hello, Mark. I love you, Jeff. Right back at you, sir. Marty is headed north tonight.
North to Alaska.
I can see what the weather says it'll be tonight, but depends on where you look as to whether or not it's accurate. Well, no, hourly. Let's go with hourly.
Oh, excuse me.
Supposed to be a low of 13 tonight. The winds north at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Winds could occasionally gust over 40 miles per hour. Holy monkey poop.
I'm pretty sure they're a little higher.
That feels like it.
Right now, steadily blowing at 32 miles an hour.
Yeah, the lows for the next 2 days are in the teens, and then the 20s, and then the 30s, and 40s, and 50s, and yeah. And we have a hard breeze warning.
See, I don't think it's really that bad. I think it doesn't make it sound that bad. Oh my god! 40-mile-an-hour winds. Oh no!
World's gonna win. And okay, let me catch up here. Shayley has joined us. Hello, Shay. Midnight Scroller. One
Hello,
half from
Shay.
Tornado Media. Jeff says, Marty, I'm headed down in my dust mite's hole. Mark says, just got finished cooking 12 pounds of salami. Glad the weather held out for me.
Uh-oh.
Follow salami, says Wade. Marty says, I'm headed through Dallas, through Muskogee. Closer to Herb. Herb is right across the street from Fort Worth. He's in Lake Worth. Jeff says, I might go out and do a weather. He's literally across the street from Fort Worth. But anyway, or across the highway, whatever the hell you want to call it. Jeff says, I might go out and do a weather report on live Facebook. Mark says, yes, it is, Wade. 24 half-pound mini salamis. Glad I'm not hungry.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, you're never hungry when you come on a show. You should know
I'm
better.
usually hungry. This time I ate before I came on the show. Stuff and things. I take it you went out and got some more crayons, or just accepted that it was going to be a different shade?
No, I got more crayons. I went out.
Yay! You left the house? What? Shay says, hello, all working, but have you on?
Yeah.
Nice. Robin says, wait till Denise finds out you have a 12-pound salami. She'll really want to meet you then. Good God on a stick.
Robin,
And
seriously?
this is a family church show, sir. Ma'am, sorry. Mark says, God will get you for that one.
Robin?
Go to your room. All right, we're up to 9 thumbs ups, 14 people watching. We appreciate you. Or John does. John, did you weld 2 pieces together? Because that's a crooked ass crayon towards the end.
Yeah. Well, I think there was like 4 pieces here.
All right, I was just curious.
I'm gonna use my little nubs up somehow.
Wade says, "Wow, Robin, you are owning the internet. You are corrupting the internet." Mark says, "John connected all his stubby chunks." Now compare the way John is doing this to the first time he messed with the crayon stuff. It's going much smoother. Wouldn't you agree, John?
Oh, definitely.
Now, we all might be saying bah humbug about Christmas and stuff, but there's people out there that got it worse. Some people don't have a roof over their head, or they're getting abused, or they're laying in the hospital. Just saying there's somebody out there got it worse.
You want a soapbox to stand on?
No, I'm just a passionate man, I tell you what. I'm not that short. But I do need to figure out what's going on with my printer, because I cannot work with this. What the hell? I can probably just Google it and say black streaks, and it'll tell me what to do. But yeah, we can't make patterns if we
Clean your printer head.
yeah, I gotta Google how to do that. It is a Brother TN431 series. Or wait, I don't know which one it is. It's been a good printer though. It's either a TN431 or a TN433 or a TN436. No, I'm not doing barcode patterns. That's hard to say. Yeah, that's something I definitely got to fix, but luckily I don't have any pattern orders. He is away from his computer right now, Shay, but I will give him your message or question. Or John, do you know how is Herb feeling better? I guess since he's here, he's feeling better, but I don't want to assume.
Yep, Herb is feeling better. He's feeling a lot better than he was the other day.
And sounding
at least
better.
He's not, at least he's not vomiting or hacking up a lung.
This is true.
I think it was just a bug he had going around. Well, I think Pam brought it home, but I think it was just a 24-hour flu or something he had.
I've been a little under the weather the last few days, but not severe. Yeah. Shay says, good, a lot of stuff going around. Yep. Can I ask a controversial question, John? It's not about sex or nothing.
What? Oh, what else?
I was
What
watching.
other kind of questions did you ask?
I was watching a American Justice episode about people that are wrongly convicted, and these to each their own. I'm
Yeah.
not don't try to guess what I'm thinking, but they're saying all this stuff like glory be to God, or I'll put it in God's hands. And in all due respect, in my current mindset, if I was in prison for something I didn't do for over a decade, at least for me, I wouldn't be, I'm sorry to say this, I wouldn't be praising God. It's like I shouldn't be here. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? There's
Well,
no right or
what
wrong
it
answer.
boils down to, it boils down to your faith and your conviction, right? And the
Yeah.
thing
Or
is, yeah, number one, you're doing bad. You're doing bad to begin with to get in the situation you're in, but
yeah.
God only gives you what you can handle.
Yeah.
Um, some
If he brings
people
you to it, he can
feel
put you
that
through it.
God, yeah, but and the thing is that you have to repent for something that you did on your own, but it boils down to morals and values. The thing is, depends how Christian you are and your beliefs about your belief
Yeah.
values.
Yeah. And I'm
Now,
a, I'm a
I
big,
I'm not a full devout Christian, but I do know enough, that you know you have to know right from wrong. Number one, but the thing is, it just
yeah.
depends
Well,
on
there are
what
some
you
people
feel.
that are, somebody had an agenda and falsely imprisoned somebody, stuff like that. You find out 28 years later that they had nothing to do with it. And I know life is a series of tests and all that crap, but like, good Lord, man, I wouldn't have the strongest faith. And some people say, well, that might be all you have to get through being in prison. But good God on a stick, I wouldn't want to deal with that crap.
I thought life was a
That's
highway.
just me. And Shay says repenting is Catholic. But I mean, you got it. I mean, y'all can correct me if y'all disagree, but I mean, it'll definitely test your faith if you're innocent and you're stuck in this place for over a decade. Holy hell.
Yeah,
It's
but you
like,
have to.
dude,
You still got to own up to your faults. The thing is, if you're wrongly accused, then you should be able to defend yourself and be out of there without a problem, without an issue.
you should be able to, but some people with election years or agendas or flat out, you know, crappy police work or whatever you call it, but there's people whose lives are basically over because they were wrongly convicted. It's like, man, okay, you can let me out when I'm 80, but what the hell good is life going to be then? I know it's a mindset thing, but holy hell, I can't be the only one that feels that way. But maybe I am. It's easy to say, religions or faith in God is all you have to get you through it, but holy monkey.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how much of a badass Jesus actually is, because everybody finds him in prison. So
Nancy says, hello, everyone. Hello, Nancy. And Wade says, God, why didn't you get me out of here? Yeah, that's kind of one of the basic things I'd be thinking. And I hate to be that way because I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but Jack Blevitt, if I didn't do something, I shouldn't be going through years of hell. They just say it. Or one man's hell is another man's, whatever you call it, something poetic.
the one thing is, it was one of those wrong place, wrong time things that you shouldn't have been there to begin with.
Agreed. I
Why?
mean, there's aspects, where people might be guilty, but I like those people that are put in prison before DNA was a thing, and then DNA got them out. It's like good. And Greg is back. Welcome back, Greg.
See, but then again, a lot of people won't agree with my views on the prison system as it is anyway.
Well, if you want to share them, you're more than welcome to. It is your show. Mike says, when
Well,
he. Go ahead.
yes, if you get sentenced to life in prison, basically you get one chance for an appeal, and if you can't do it, then you go out the back door, and then there's no life in prison. It's done. You're over with, man.
I hear you.
Bring back bring back the death penalty laws. That's it. You get one chance to appeal everything you want, up to 1 year. If you
I
can't
think if.
prove you're innocent, then that's it.
Well, I mean,
Like,
there's hurdles there, but I think if there's absolutely no doubt and the person played guilty and there was 50 million witnesses, they shouldn't wait for the death penalty because that costs taxpayers. Just you get the death penalty, go out back and do it. No, I didn't just wake up, Greg. By the way, I got to catch up on comments. Mike says, when are you hoping to get a Crayola sponsorship, John? Billy said, BRB, got to go back to the shop, run back to the shop. I did not just wake up. I just procrastinated joining the live stream. I've actually been awake since I don't remember when.
Well, one of my next Crayola projects actually is going to be the cover of these tins that I'm using. Just give me a second. Let me clean this off. So
Okay, I'm
the
back.
cover of these Crayola, the cover of these Crayola tins that I have, right? This one. I'm thinking about actually doing this cover bigger, right? And
And
then
then
sending that to
coloring it in
Crayola.
with crayon. Well, that's
I'll
cool.
apply the crayons. I'll do a video for it and everything else. And
Can you scan
I'm
that
not
and
gonna
send
have
me
the
that
numbers on
picture?
here. Like I'll just do that. No,
Suck.
go down to the store and buy it. It's like $5. And
Google it.
you can fill with crayons and crayon and yeah, just Google it.
You could fill it with your dickage too. It could be your little stash. Hello, Jason Rickaloff.
He's back. A motorcycle started up again.
So that's gonna be my Crayola pre sponsorship thing. I'm gonna do one for Glad as well.
Hello, Nancy.
Nancy says, "Love that tan."
And if anybody
I
steals
don't
my
know.
ideas, I don't care. Whatever.
I don't know what to Google to find that picture. I can't call it Crayola artwork. It'll show me a bunch of crayon drawings.
No, why don't you do Crayola bulk box mascot?
Oh, it's a Crayola brand artwork. I found one good one.
Why don't you just do Crayola mascot?
Greg says, scan the inside of the box for him, John.
Not the inside of the box.
Yeah.
Greg, right there to help. I tell you what. That's funny right there.
Type in Crayola artwork.
Or Crayola characters. There's another option.
Ooh. Guess what we're going to have again tonight?
Misery.
No, we're going to have some potato salad and some more ribs.
My God, man, there's all kinds of crayons.
Do you want me to narrow your search down for you?
No, I've already found a bunch. But
Did
thank
you find this one?
I don't remember what that one looked like, if I'm being honest. You want to show me that lid again? I'll do a screen capture and see if I've found that one yet. I have found those same characters. I just don't know if they're in the same pose, which I guess it doesn't really matter. Whoops, what the hell was that?
It's a no. Hello, JJ.
Hey JJ, how's it going?
Yo-la-hee-ho. Alright, where are we at here? I found it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do I'm gonna try and do a series of sponsorship videos, just so I can do their logos, scrolled out obviously, and using their products to and send them into them with a note or a handwritten letter actually, to make it more personal. That's I'm looking for a little bit of sponsorship because I'm using their product, and putting on my videos and seeing what I get back.
Nice. Yes, I found that exact picture, except for on your box, it looks like that far right crayon is purple, but it's blue. It might just be my eyesight.
Blue, red, green, and yellow.
Yeah,
Primary plus.
but yes, I found that exact same picture.
So let me guess, you're gonna steal my idea.
No, I might make a pattern out of it, but I ain't gonna do it to Crayola. I don't know what you think I am, son. I ain't a backstabber. You know that. Tell everybody you're sorry and that you were wrong about the Charlie man. Or not, that's fine. Just let them brew in their own hate for me. Thanks.
Just give me a sec.
John's such a patient fella, isn't he? I tell you what. There's all kinds of damn crayon people.
I gotta think how I'm gonna word this.
Greg says I can't handwrite with my hands or with my habits. Nancy says my dad is making a quick appearance on my live tonight. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. Yep.
Charles. I
Yes.
wish to apologize to you for thinking you were gonna steal my idea and use it for your own gain.
Thank you. That was so
Do you
sweet.
accept my apology
Absoluteness.
for being such a
I
button
forgave you before you even screwed up. What was that?
Nothing. I was apologizing. You accepted it.
You said something.
Nope, I was apologizing and you accepted it.
What the hell? I wish to apologize. Whatever else I'm supposed to say. and they all have names. The yellow one is Rod.
What
The
are the
red one
names?
is Scarlet. The green one is Gus. Blue is Denny. Orange is
Wait, wait, wait,
Juice.
wait. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. The yellow one is Rod.
Yeah, they used to have one named
That's
Dandelion, but they were I think
Rod
goldenrod,
is
I
in
guess.
Rod is in goldenrod. Yeah.
Yeah, and red is Scarlet. Gus is the green one. The blue one is Denny. Orange is Juice. Orange Juice. Violet. I'll let you guess on that one. Chester is brown, and
Looks like a
Jinx
boy though.
is black.
But his mom's dead. Really, Chester?
Yeah, brown one's Chester.
They could have gone with Tyrone. It would have been the same.
Word.
Like not the
But
sound.
that would be
Not
racist.
the sound. Like make it. No, that's
Like
what I'm
straight
saying. Chester sounds like a. Chester sounds just as bad as Tyrone. Is what I'm saying.
I know. Place I don't have a Cletus one. Good Lord on a stick, I tell you what. Alrighty then, I think I have enough.
My thumb got cold on the snowblower.
Alrighty then.
Mhm. Like the other day when I was hunting, oh man, my hands got so freaking cold because they're just vibrating in the cold.
I don't know how you could live around that crap. Then again, you're probably thinking that if it's when it's hotter than hell. It needs to be,
You just get used to it.
yeah, it needs to be mid 70s to mid 80s year round with a dry heat. Just saying. I'll make an
Dry
executive
heat.
order out of it. Dry heat, I can take way over 100, man. Humid heat, Lord.
See, I don't know how you get on there where it's so freaking hot all the time. You might as well just fucking move to the equator. Sorry. I'll just move to Colombia.
Yeah, but that cold is, I mean, the heat affects me medically or health wise. The cold is just freaking annoying.
Jason says, "Happy everyone, happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year."
Back at you, sir. We've all been together for quite a few years, I tell you what.
Oh, Steve didn't get a chance to talk to you last night. You know, last year when he was on Christmas break, you did your daily live shows.
Yes, sir.
He wants you to do it again this time while he's off.
A Christmas live show?
No, how you used to go daily. He wants to be able to come over and hang out.
Oh, dag blabbit. Well, have his people contact my people and I'll consider it.
His people is contacting you.
I wasn't prepared for that one. Greg says, stirred my coffee with my thumb. Now I'm good. Shay says, it's stupid cold here. It hurts, I imagine.
So we got a deal or what?
you know me, I ain't gonna mislead folks because I don't want to say, God, you bet your hind parts will do it, and then suddenly I ain't doing it. See, I mean, so I got to get there. I don't know why I'm not, but I
Well,
want to.
okay, I'll tell him his people talk to you.
And my people said, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
They did it 2 years in a row.
Hell, in the past few years, I would stream right on Thanksgiving and right on Christmas Eve, but I'm not opposed to doing that kind of stuff. I just got to kick myself in the
Yeah.
hind parts.
This year. So probably doing it again. People want to see you, Charles.
Aw.
They get tired of
Well,
seeing
the reason
me
why-
and my boring.
the reason-
freaking
The, re-
crayons.
the reason why, well, I think your variety is better than mine. I could be wrong. I think people will get tired of me wanting to be family friendly, but it's just a decision I made for my channel. It's going to be a hard transition for folks, but I want to be that. But I think the reason why I try to stream on holidays is because there's people out there that are alone and out of their control. I don't want them to feel alone. I want them to have something. I don't know. A lot of us have been alone, and we don't want others to feel that.
Okay, we got 14 people watching. Let's take a poll. Let's see Charles go back live. Say ah.
But it has to be sincere. No, I can see Steve Nealon or Greg going, ay, ay, ay. Come on, that's funny right there.
Wade said nothing worse than a cold what?
Vibrator. I'll take your word for it, sir. Larry says, howdy, friends and neighbors. Well, we got one. I don't know if that's, oh, no, please don't. Or I vote. You're going to have to get them to spell it out, Herb, because.
You either going to have to say yay or nay. If you want to see Charles go daily live, say yes or no. Yay or nay. Larry says aye.
Yeah. Nancy says, what was the question?
If you want to see Charles go live again daily,
JJ.
Connie says yes.
JJ says, I can use a free pattern. He won the most of them. Chris and Connie say yay. Yes. Nancy says, y'all gonna start making me think you like me until I have a live and the chat's out there. You suck, you cheat. No. That's a little joke there. Come on now.
Hello, Connie.
Is there anybody out there that does not want me to start doing lives again?
Connie, it's okay.
Connie is one of my most recent customers. Chris Nealon bought a couple too. Yay. Thank you.
He's not even a real scroll sawyer.
Who's not? Me?
Chris.
Oh, yeah. Well, his name was Christopher Nealon. I assume it was.
Turner's. Chris is one of those Turner's turn scroller.
Yeah. Greg says, I'll ask the horse and see what he says.
A lot of Turners, though.
Okay.
No, I just see what Greg just did. I'll ask the horse and see what he says. And what sound does a horse make? Neigh.
Yay.
You got a different horse there. Billy's back for a bit.
And Connie, dang it, I can't even talk. Read Nancy's comment. I'll be going live in the new year, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 Eastern.
That would be 5 Central. Well, Greg don't want me to go live, or he just wanted to do a horse impression. Now, if I am live on Christmas, I won't necessarily be doing a Christmas project because it's a little late to do anything with it. But I need to get back on that horse welcome sign, and I have 2 leopards and a tiger that I haven't finished. God, I'm starting to be like John.
Horses welcome.
No,
Charles, unfinished projects.
I know.
You're
you still
13.
yeah, you're gonna steal my hashtag next.
No, this wasn't voluntary. I'll do hashtag not worth a crap.
Just
I was doing those funny TikToks for a while. I stopped doing those because I couldn't think of nothing, and just nothing's motivating me. Dag blabbing.
well, you know how it is. You fall off that horse, you get back up and try it again.
Yeah, you just got to convince yourself to get back on that horse, and then
Yep.
yippee-ki-yay and stuff. I'm not telling the horse hell no. I'm just looking at it and saying I'm thinking about it. Not like that. Not
You
like that.
can do that all day long.
My hobby horse don't like me.
You rode him too hard, put him away wet.
John, are you okay with me designing what you send to Crayola? Not for me to get credit, but that way I can use the picture that's on your tin and make a pattern out of it and send it to you.
Well, then I'm gonna have to go pattern the numbers of deer.
What was that?
I'm gonna have to say pattern design by. I'm gonna have to say pattern design by Charles Deering.
You don't have to give me credit for it, unless you. Yeah, well, you can. I'm not discouraging you, but that's
Gonna
not why
have
I'm
to.
doing it. Is what I'm saying.
You're gonna watch.
You don't have to. We
watch
all-
my video.
You also don't have to use my pattern. Is my point. I'm saying I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but I can make it to where they can stand up, or just frame the wall. Larry says my horse kicked the bucket,
Stand
but
up, too.
everything goes for him. What was that, John?
I'm pretty sure I can make it how they stand up too.
Well, yeah. I just meant. Right.
Oh no.
Well, we got 3 and 4 emphatic yeses and a nay, or at least a horse. Yes, John is using a white crayon. It is not being ignored. Probably the most neglected color in the box.
Really? I
Here we
use
go
white for
again.
everything.
Oh, then maybe I'm wrong. I would think statistically, that's hard to say, that white is probably the least used. I could be wrong.
Well, for kids maybe, but as an adult,
I've never been accused of being an adult.
That's the second time I've heard that.
Don't be doing that coughing crap, mister. Well, I hope whatever the printer issue is that I can fix it because that ain't worth the crap. Pretty sure that's something that can be fixed, but I'm not good at multitasking by researching. Well, let's go ahead and multitask.
You're not good at what? Multitasking.
Well, I want to figure out why the hell my printer's doing that. It's either black lines or stripes. We'll say black lines since they're black. The issue is usually caused by foreign material inside the machine. Paper, dust, glue from labels or envelopes. It's probably dust. Pull the print cartridge out. Look to see if there's a line on the image drum of the print cartridge. Replace the defective print cartridge with a new one. Excessive toner powders on the rollers or transfer belt. Foreign material. Well, bottom line, I probably just need to open up my printer and wipe everything down. Lord, that chat does that on us.
That's what I said. Just clean your heads.
If I
Clean your
figure out
head
what
or
the heads are,
it's one or the other.
I don't know how to do all that. That's why I have to Google.
The head is where your ink comes out. The head is where your ink comes out of. You basically just run a test page and it runs everything through it. It is a
What was that?
inkjet.
It's a toner, laser printer thingy.
Is it laser or inkjet?
Laser with toner. If I can remember how to get to that part. I've done this before. Why am I having issues? Oh, wait a minute. Larry says that looks like a slow process, John.
Well, it's because it's so thick to fill up. It's quicker than epoxy, though. Guarantee that.
Yup. Okay. Now, which part of this is the drum? I don't know.
Quicker than diamond painting. Oh, Nancy was down at Staples today, or Michael's rather, and I got all these freaking diamond painting kits there. Man, there's some really cool ones there. Expensive though.
I definitely got to Google this. This thing is. Yeah, we'll just look it up. Yeah. Bubbity-bubbity-boo. sure Herb will be disappointed that he missed your message, Jason. I had a lady in one of the Scroll Saw groups get on to me for having the Santas with the middle finger up.
Yeah, but you didn't post that when it was on your page, wasn't it?
Yeah, but she just felt the
No, but you
need to
just posted
say.
regular Santa.
She said, "Why support offensiveness if that's what you want? Is that what you want to be known for?" And I said, "Being offended is a choice. It's called humor. Pick your battles. The world is full of much worse than Santa holding up a finger. Let's focus on those problems. Offensiveness is not what I am known for. I make scroll saw patterns. What works for one may not work for another. Supply and demand." She says, "Yeah, right. I stand as a former Marine to fight for everyone's choices. However, your choices also define you. On the bell-shaped statistical curve, where do you want to be positive?
God.
Yeah, on where do you want to be, positive or negative? In my personal opinion, offensiveness is negative. Not a whole lot of Marines get offended. That's just my opinion. But anyway, offensiveness is what you're known for in my book, and no matter how good or great your patterns are, it's my choice not to purchase them." And I said, "And I respect your choice, but my dad was career Special Forces Army, so I very much support freedom in all forms. I know my intentions, character, and overall makeup, so I sleep well at night. I'm sorry that you don't see or realize this. Be well." Boom.
I wonder where she stands on the bell curve with putting statements out like that too, though.
I'm an offended snowflake, pretty much, is my guess.
Well, I'm a Marine. I don't care. Sounds like a personal
I
problem
guess
to me.
I guess that Jason feller's trying to get me killed today.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say, he left his message. Go ahead, John.
you could have gone back with, well, as a Marine, you should know your place and shut your freaking mouth.
That's what I was saying.
You don't have an opinion in the Marines. Just
I know
do what you're
Marine.
told and shut your mouth.
I know not all Marines are created equal, but I've never known a Marine to be easily offended. "Oh no, Santa has his middle finger up."
Oh no, Santa Claus is giving somebody the finger. Oh no. Yeah, like it's never happened anywhere else in the world.
Her name is Nancy Narr, Knarr. Kiss my ass, woman. Well, that's public, so I gotta blah blah. So sorry you're offended, but oh freaking well.
What did I walk into?
Somebody on one of the scrolling groups got offended because of my Santa Claus on my website with on the group called Scroll Saw. Scroll Saw and
He
Wood
has a pattern
Project.
of a Santa Claus with his middle finger up.
People getting offended for
People
the
get
least
offended by
little
that?
crap.
Unbelievable.
Well, I might just design one with this Packer out and see how she likes that. I tell you what, with a Marine tattoo on his
With his middle finger up.
yeah, with a Marine tattoo on his bicep and doing yeah. There you go. No, because that's poking the bear. Life is short. I have a sense of humor.
Is it? Is it? Or is it just expressing your own personal views?
Well, I don't know that my pattern choices are my personal views. They're my preference, but not my views. I mean, some people say screw Christmas and all the crap that comes with it, and that's what that one is for.
Bah humbug.
Or money short, times are hard. Here's your blinking Christmas card. That's what that's supposed to mean. Just saying. Yep. Chris Charles says you'll always find one who's waiting to be offended, Charles. That offends me.
What? You're offended?
Not even remotely.
Who cares?
Yep.
Here's a quarter.
I was waiting for people to come to my defense in there, but they don't have to. Charles is our hero. Leave us alone.
Must be a group I'm not in.
Scrolls. Oh, okay, there's a scroll space saw space ampersand space wood space project. So when I say scroll saw and wood project, it's not the word and there is a space between scroll and saw. And the group picture looks to be, I don't know what the hell that is, honestly. I can't tell what the group picture is. I think it's a collage. Okay, she wrote back. Here we are. This is my last post. I do realize what you're saying, but basically what I'm saying is that we are our children's leaders and mentors. So think of it as this. If you had made the pattern into a puzzle, would you donate the puzzle to Toys for Tots? Every individual can be a positive role model. I choose positive over negative. Enough said. I thank your father for his service.
Well, if you decide to buy this for your child, I think you're more wrong than I am.
Okay.
I wouldn't even bother feeding into it, Charles.
No, I'm just making her look stupid.
She probably doesn't even like marijuana leaves either as decoration.
Oh well. I ain't bothered looking for the group.
I just don't understand I just don't understand how something like that would offend a Marine, considering you're okay going overseas under orders to kill innocent people that are just trying to protect their country, right? But whatever.
There's just always going to be that one butt nugget out there that wants to argue with the stump. Sound like a woodpecker over there.
Yeah, I'm like Russ when I get a little miffed.
Can I help you, young lady?
Okay, I corrected her because she spelled it ROLL model. I said that's role model, ma'am. We as parents choose what our children partake in or see when under our roofs. I spelled that wrong.
Oh, she's gonna come back at you now.
Yeah. Where under our roof. I said we as parents choose what our children partake in or see when under our roof. I'm not dumb enough to donate that particular pattern to a Toys for Tots. That is you looking for something to be offended by. I choose positive over negative more so. You took time out of your day to spew judgment and whining. Thank you for your service as well. Boom! Mic drop, bitches. Okay, let me catch up on the comments here. Nancy says, there's so much content out there. If you don't like it, keep scrolling or just don't engage. That's the way I feel, Nancy. A lot of brainwashed people out there, says Mike. Greg says, you calling Chuck a stump, Herb? Oh, Greg. Indy Mike, hello. Indy Mike has joined us, John and Herb. Hello, y'all. Want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Thanks for keeping me occupied for the year. Love y'all. Love you too, Mike. By God.
Hello, Mike. How you been?
Okay, I will. If it's okay with John, I will try to put a link to the post in the chat on YouTube. Y'all can tell me if you see it. And you don't have to comment because I ain't telling anybody how to feel. You know, just tell her how you feel. Or
Back
tell me
me
how
up
you
or
feel.
no. Back me up or else. Do it or I won't go live.
Yeah, because there was a big threat of me going live. John colored outside the line.
What are you talking about?
On his thigh, right between the yellow and orange.
Yeah, because you yelled.
Oh, yeah, I yelled. I'm so scary.
But why? That's exactly when you yelled.
I didn't know I
In my
yelled.
ear.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Her profile doesn't have much information. It's not real public.
Not much of a public servant then, is she?
Well, she's old and retired looking.
Oh, she's ex-Marine. Oh.
Yeah, she's not a current Marine. She's looks pretty elderly.
An old female Marine? Is she a real Marine?
Yeah.
Well, maybe she did in the
I'll let y'all debate that because I hear once a Marine, always a Marine. Just saying. Once a biatch, always a biatch.
I guess it's like, well, I don't know. If you remuster and change your MOC, are you still considered a Marine then?
It's actually an MOS, but I don't know. I wasn't there.
Sorry, Canada, they're MOCs. So,
Robin, it was no, it was Marine. Marina Del Rey is a country song. No, because Chris, I am not known for keeping my cool when disrespected in real time.
are you? No, really?
That's how dark matter or gray matter, or whatever the hell his name was. Yeah.
I've never heard
well,
that.
because Chris was saying send individual link to your next live.
Yeah, where you're cutting it.
Well, there's your Christmas show. Thank you very much.
Santa says you're number one.
Some lady got offended when I talked about my Santa Claus designs on my website. I said a couple of them are potentially offensive. They're middle finger. And she said, blah, blah, blah. You chose to be offensive. Blah, 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 blah. Get over your freaking self. Ooh.
I bet your adult section will be
She probably
offended
doesn't
to her
have
too.
Real.
Don't get your
Probably got that Dr. Seuss fish.
Don't get that depends in a knot, dag nabbit.
Real tattoos.
Oh.
What kind of tattoo would a snowflake Marine get anyway?
A peace symbol? No, I'm kidding. Because
the Dr. Seuss fish on her breast.
Down by her kneecap. Billy says, got to run to the store. I'll come back if you're still on. All right, Billy. Robin says, was that the person that paid for the thing and didn't get it? No.
Billy, I'd drive if I was you.
Robin, I posted the link. If you want to check out the if you want to check out the comment thread. Right there.
No.
Did you point to it? I hope you did.
Yeah, right yonder. It's right yonder. It's over yonder.
You started sounding like what's his face from Sling Blade.
It's over yonder.
You ain't got something another to eat. Mm-hmm.
I sure like them French fried taters. Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Did
Cramp.
you hurt yourself again?
It's freaking distracting me. I was freaking thinking about French fried taters. Freaking mustard, idiot.
I think you might have startled John. You made me spot. You just boy, you are not talk like that. Mm-hmm. I'll whoop your ass. What are you gonna do with that knife? I reckon I aim to kill you with
You
it.
start, you start talking that. I'm like, French fried taters with mustard.
You got them another date. All right.
What you gonna do with that hammer?
I reckon I aim to kill you with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Robin, I'll messenger that link to you. That way you can find it later if you so choose.
No.
Okay.
Stormy, it's hard to get any work with you up here in front of me, honey.
What was that, John?
I need one more crayon. Good thing I picked up 2
Crayola.
extra ones.
Crayola. Hola.
Oh la la.
Crayola la.
Andy Max, John, that's looking awesome, dude.
Thanks, Mike. Wait till I do the wings. They're gonna be awesome. And the backer's gonna be freaking awesome too.
Wings of a white turtle dove.
I've never had visions of sugar plums. Just want y'all to know that. Nancy says, I just had someone on Etsy claim that I sent him the wrong item. He ordered a glass snowman minion. He said I sent him a personalized mug. I don't do personalized mugs. Etsy, back me up. Boom!
People trying to get junk stuff for free.
People are stupid.
Well, Nancy, I've actually watched videos where people are all like, "Yeah, you sent me the wrong item. What'd you order? Oh, this is what I ordered. I don't even make those. What's your order number?" Gives up some stupid random number. Yeah, that's not even my numbering system. I don't think you got it. Send me a picture of what was sent to you. Sends a picture. Yeah, that's not even my box. Yeah, no. Thanks for trying though.
Well, it's like that thing I got that's still wrapped in cellophane. I should have argued. You should have made the dimensions a little more obvious.
They did. I had it in centimeters,
Googly moogly.
not inches.
And there's only a few people that know what the hell I'm talking about, but that's funnier than crap. There's just some things you can't get past, you know what I mean?
John C., you good job, says Jason.
You good job, Many Moons. Many Moons, me watch you. That's right.
Go over there, wind them watch.
Herb got me in the zone and stuff. Nancy says he received it on the 7th and messages me on the 21st. Yep. Robin says, is that your group, Charles? Because I'm going to have to join. It's not my group. But whenever I share to scrolling groups, I share to 43 groups. So I'm a member of quite a few groups. I'm just not active in all of them. But it's good when you're trying to put your content out there for the ones that allow it. That is not my group. The group I own is Scrollers on YouTube and All Things Scroll Saw and Bandsaw. I think that's the only ones I also own Scroll Saw Pattern Designer Showcase, but that one's not real active.
Why for not?
And because I don't give a crap anymore, if I'm being honest.
Well, that ain't no attitude to have, mister.
No, Scrollers on YouTube was given to me by Carl Taylor a long time ago because he didn't want to mess with it anymore. Every now and then you come across a group that no longer has a moderator. What was that, John?
Carl was in charge of a lot of groups there.
So was Lee. Every time me and Lee got in a fight, he'd block me.
I think I took over Scroll Friends for Carl.
Yeah, Scroll Friends is one of the groups I'm in. Andy Mike says we're expecting a snowstorm coming through here at any time. Yippee, I get to play with my snowblower. Greg says, did you say scrolling group or trolling group? It's a scrolling group.
Both.
I think Greg is officially a goober.
What?
Just don't understand Canadian humor. Get over it.
Hey, kiss my ass. Get over it.
Yeah, like, see, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about right there.
I said it with a smile.
It's Canadian humor. I couldn't see it, and I couldn't hear your smile.
That's me smiling.
Sound like you just took a dump.
No, that was my impression of all the little bubbles popping up spit when I smiled. Hell, if you didn't know how to read John, you would think he's a crabby bastard 24/7. But by God.
How do you know he ain't?
Well, he sure appears to be sometimes, don't he? Hello, Denise. Robin says she has a little behind. I mean, she is a little behind.
What? Hello, Denise.
She's the size of her can.
Indy Mike says not much though, 3 to 5 inches. Oh, sorry, Denise and Robin. It's not 6. Oh, come on, Charlie. Don't get involved in that crap. Nope. I take that back. I'm a good boy.
And how are you today, Denise? I'm spiffy.
And Mike says, oh, Denise, shooby-doo. Denise says it's flipping below freezer outside. Robin says BRB bath. Or BR bath. Or bath.
She's going to go take a bath. We appreciate
it.
Yeah.
I think it's mirror.
Denise says, Herb trying to get warm after being outside.
Well, come over here.
Shouldn't have got
get colder.
And stalking Charles on his messenger. I'm kidding. Don't freak.
Oh, no. We're down to 15.
Oh, my God. I don't know.
It's 15 degrees.
Max says, I went over to see Nick and Stace today. I'm sorry.
How they doing, Mike?
John, I'm going to need you to hurry up and get the damn project done. Good God on a stick, man.
Why am I keeping you here for some reason?
Yeah, he's going to go live if you hurry up.
Yeah, I was going to.
I heard that a minute ago. Y'all heard it, didn't you, folks?
Bull.
I didn't. Mike says they're doing good. Usual life stresses, I guess. Well, that may bloody talk funny. I know I talk posh. I don't give a damn. Yodelay-hee-hoo.
I like Ogmig's son,
I can't remember what his name was.
a tall. AJ Jr.
Jeff Dunham has a new special on Comedy Central website, Meet the People or something like that. It's only 45 minutes long, but if you're interested. Peanut's my favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't do that one on this one, but he does do the Jeff Papa. That's where Wes got it from. Just saying, folks.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
John, that one already looks good. Don't furg it up, man. Don't screw up the fire. It's already. Oh, man.
Oh no,
What?
I just killed the cat.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
In the trash pile he went.
Oh, you mean the pattern. Right. Indy Mike likes Walter.
Yeah, that's what she said the other day, Mike, when I talked to her. She don't even hang out like she used to.
That's just terrible. Hell, I used to hang out all the damn time, and now I'm picking and choosing.
We noticed.
Yeah, because if you're a sting, if you start liking yourself too much, you go to them hangouts, they'll bring you back down to earth.
What we do.
Yeah, buddy.
We're a bunch of all miserable bastards.
It ain't much different than the live streams, if I'm being honest.
You can't make fun of yourself. You make fun of other people.
Well,
Uh-oh, I got an athletic nose again.
oh, shit. I mean, crap. Sorry. If that offended you, join the Marines. That was stupid. That's all I could think of was short brain cells.
Oh, that was bad.
What color will the wings be, John?
Them will be goldenrod yellow.
Teal and blue.
Teal and blue, says John.
Oh,
Well, you bit that one, didn't you?
yeah. I thought you was asking. I didn't know Mike was.
No, it was Mike. Oh, you're gonna be nice to Mike, but all right. Mike Kim, Ardbert dude, says BRB.
Is that
Where's
right back or B
where's
right
your-
back?
B right who was right back. Now, John, where the hell's your blue and teal crayon?
Over yonder.
Just give me a
You
sec.
gotta
I'm not done.
You kiss
I'm
my
looking
ass,
at fire
Mr.
right now.
Kennedy. You need to be prepared. Good God.
Well, you freaking ass.
Robin says, "Who is messaging me? I'm in the tub, LOL." Oh, great.
Well, it ain't either one of us.
Robin's naked. I
Rob,
messaged you back
do it
saying
easy.
you're welcome when you
It's
said
okay.
thank you.
Right there.
That's all I did.
She
There you
just
go. You
spilt
happy?
her
There you
water.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Some of those are purple, but okay, we'll go with that.
The frick purple. It's called. Wait, what colors are these?
Lavender.
So I got,
There's some lavender.
Robin's egg blue, and periwinkle. There's
Okay,
two
none of
colors in
those
there:
are.
Robin blue and periwinkle.
That looks like lavender and gay.
All the Charles Deering colors.
Kiss my ass. Fine, I'm giving away the secret. Froggy was her. I held as long as I could. Just saying.
No, that's Uncle BS is Herb.
Get under that bus, I tell you what. Russ needs some company. JJ says, you don't take your phone with you when you bathe? Or I think he's asking. No, I don't. I'm not that obsessed with anything going on with my phone. I also don't bathe unless it's a romantic thing. But I'm usually just in the shower there. I don't bathe because you're laying in amongst everything you just washed off. So you stand up, all the gunk you just washed off still gonna be on you.
Her phone is using the toilet.
I thought for a second she was on the toilet. It's like, for the love of God, please don't reveal so much. I'm dropping a deuce. Come on, that's funny, damn it. It's because of cats we don't have a damn Christmas tree, because man, that would be all over the place.
Like, you can't beat the cats, tell them to stay out of the freaking tree.
Well, I can, but people are frowning on abuse.
So don't have them watching in your window when you're doing it.
Froggy was Fred, and Fred was Froggy.
Cats and dogs.
Froggy.
Our cats and dogs never went into the tree. I don't understand that.
Well, I don't know that our cats would get in the tree, but I don't want to take the chance, because cats like shiny things and lights and dingle bubbles, and I just made that up.
Dingle bubbles.
Dingle bubbles, dumbass. I'm a little ornery today. Well, by God, I'm allowed to be. By God, I offended a damn Marine because I'm a free man. I'm in America. I do not represent the U.S., so don't be embarrassed.
I want to know what's in that Dr. Pepper you're drinking.
Well, it's about to be my tongue. Indy Mac says, do you make your own character patterns, John?
No, coloring books.
Coloring books. He replaces the black lines with MDF.
Look at that awesome fire. That awesome fireball in the tail.
That's pretty nifty, sir. A little outside the lines, though. Just saying.
Rick, you know what? I'm going to... Okay, bye.
Come on. I'm taking my crayons and going home. Oh,
I bet he had to go poop.
Okay, bye. You know what? Oh, shoot. So, apparently I offended more than one person today. Because we can't have a sense of humor on these parts. Just saying. This is awkward. Oh, help me God. So, yeah. Space for rent is any message you want right there. We'll be right there if you pay me enough. Welcome back, gentlemen. You know what?
What?
You're not the type that's going to end your live stream because I said something a little off.
You know, I'm trying to do something unique and trying it out for other people out there. You're going to be a nut bucket about it.
You know dang well I'm messing with you, Cletus.
I know. It's the third time you said it, though.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that's ever repeated something not funny.
You're going out of the lines. No, you're going out of the lines. You can't handle the truth. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Okay, I guess it's my turn to. Is it my turn to apologize?
No, I'm not worried about it. Do I notice the patterns? I basically just make them whatever size they need to be. So, Mike, this is actually. Excuse me a sec. I'll show you.
I am sorry, John. I'm just trying to be funny.
It's fine. This is actually a Pokemon card from the V series. So it's an actual Pokemon card. So what I'm doing is I have tissue paper. I'm going to do the Aurora Borealis behind them with tissue paper to make it in the background. I'm recreating the front piece here as well, all the wording and stuff. So the background, Charizard is going to be in the middle. It's going to have a clear piece of acrylic over top of it with all the writing over top as well. So it's going to be like an
Hello,
actual
Doug.
a large size Pokemon card. Doug. Yeah, I'm
He
just trying
said
to do
no.
something different that nobody else has done before.
And you did it, and I screwed it all up. I'm sorry. But because of that, I'm forever known as a nut bucket. Thanks.
Trying to, I said nut bucket. Fine.
Yeah. I think you
I
tried to
That's
press
it,
the
Doug.
button
You're on my
again.
freaking list too. You're on my freaking list too, Doug.
I thought for a split, it's like surely John isn't actually upset with me because I know it's not easy to keep that shit in the lines. Come on now. Some of them do
Well,
look
because
good
like I
with
said
the
before,
black line.
it doesn't matter whether it goes over the lines or not because
Yeah,
I
it
can
comes
turn them
off.
off.
I know. That's why I didn't think you'd get hurt
It's
about it.
off.
And Doug wants to know what he did wrong. See, I think certain ones look good with the black line. Certain ones look good with the white line.
Well, this one has a white because it came out as a white line. See the
I think
white
I'm
Yeah.
just
line.
gonna
Now I
stay
was
over
gonna.
here
I
and be
can't
quiet.
change it. I'm trying to keep it true to the picture, so therefore there's white lines.
Now, this is a sincere question. If they had one that didn't show a line between the colors, how would you handle that? Just slowly, and letting
I
them
would do
dry
it.
before you have the next
I would
color?
I would do it like this tail color here because I cut off the line that was in the middle of the tail there, so I just blended
Nice.
that together,
All right, all right.
just like I did the freaking flame.
That's a very nice plan.
Oh, oh no, Robin's talking about Mark's salami.
I don't know why. Let it go, Robin. He's not going to show you his salami.
John
He's
needs a
not going to
light
reveal.
all.
Is it 12 inches or is it a foot or 12 feet,
I
Robin?
think she's still trying to determine that.
Just worry about your 6 inches.
He's talking to Robin. Just oh help me God. I didn't have a clue what to talk about when y'all disappeared.
Look like
I
a deer in the
figured it out,
headlights.
didn't
I'm pretty sure that deer that Cliff hit had the same look on his face.
Chris said at least she moved on from Beaver. Connie Beetham says, LOL. Denise says, Robin, I used to inventory several years ago. And Doug says, oh, okay, I remember now. I pointed the way out last night. What? And Robin says, that's Denise's 6 inches. It's not usually the women that are the naughty ones, but it's been happening lately. Wouldn't you agree, John and Hoyt?
It's mostly Robin.
It's Robin. Robin brings on herself.
Yeah, Robin. Golly, wow.
Hashtag or
Robin
blame
gets-
it on Robin.
Robin gets mad at us for
There-
bringing it
there's
up all the
Denise.
time. But I
You-
guess she starts it all.
You spoke too soon, John, because Denise just said, how's your beaver, Robin?
Is Polly still bald?
Oh, the scroll on point. Okay.
Oh wait,
So he was mad at you for pointing to the scroll on point?
Look at Robin trying to play Mrs. Innocent. What? Me?
What? I am no longer 12 years old. I'm about 19 now on these shows. What are you going to do in that area between his arm and the wing? Oh, never mind. The wing's behind his arm, so never mind. Same color as the rest of the wing. I say corrected.
I'm sorry, Denise.
I don't even know what happened.
I almost made her spill her coffee.
Was there an inside joke happening, or did I just completely miss what you were saying?
When I asked Robin's beaver was still bald.
Oh, wow.
No, but that's twice I done messed up this cat.
Doug says Blaine from Batman and Robin. That is what Jerry looked like. I don't even remember a Blaine. Now I gotta. Oh, you mean with his mask on and everything?
Oh. Robin says, I don't have a beaver.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ain't touching that.
Sorry, had a little. Alrighty then.
Oh, I gotta go.
Fair warning, ladies. I cannot have this in my chat if I go live. Just saying. I mean, I'm all about having fun, but I want my channel to be family friendly. Wow. Doug says yes, with his mask, and there should have been a comma between Batman and Robin. What do you mean, why, Denise? Because we need some. All jokes aside, I want to be that channel people can go to and not have to worry about things. I used to be that way, or my channel used to be that way. I've been wanting to clean it up. Send her the critter with the 2 carrots, Robin, says Doug. Robin says, Denise, or why are you? I'm not going to read that. No, it's John's show. I'll read it. Denise, why are you obsessed with my beaver? Ha ha ha, Charles, says Denise. And Robin says, don't worry, Charles. All right. And I'm not coming down on y'all. I'm just saying, don't take it personally if I don't read that kind of stuff on my show. Okay. And y'all should be proud of me for wanting to clean things up. Just saying. Should be, not saying you have to be. The eye on that thing is very unique. Oh, it's almost like he's wearing sunglasses, or is he?
no, it's his eyeball.
Well, I didn't know. I just figured I'd ask. Oh, okay. I'm not used to the original stuff. Chris said the Marine Corps would be so proud, Charles. Except I was raised Army, but it's all military. By God, I support them. Now, John, I'm not being mean.
What?
I'm asking sincerely. What do you do if you accidentally have a drop of a different color? Where it's
Oh,
not
you mean like
supposed
that
to
red drop right there?
be? I was gonna say, do you just melt it and
Like
suck
that
it
red
up?
drop right there? Just give me a minute
Yes.
and I'll show you.
Okay. I didn't want to point it out earlier because I didn't want you to think I was judging you. I just wondered how would you deal
Oh,
with that.
okay.
Robin says, don't show her that video. What video? And I'm just reading the comment here, John. Doug says he tries to clean it up, but it only makes it worse when it goes. And Denise says, thank you for your past service. I didn't serve, I tried, but my hearing wasn't good enough. My dad was career military, though.
What?
Eventually, Robin, I just don't know right when. We had a vote and almost nobody voted. 3 people said yes, 1 said nay. I assume that means no or just a horse impression. I don't know. Doug says, "Hang on, Charles. I sent it to you. You may have already sent it to me. Was it about the sugar? The not sugar. The bells. You may have already sent it to me, Doug.
Okay, so once it's dry, scrape it up. So it's a thin little layer. So I really don't want bleeding colors bled into other things so we can avoid it.
Okay, I missed what you did. Can you tell me?
I scraped
Did
it
you
off.
just scraped it up?
Scrape it off the razor and then just melt it back down in place. Like I said, I'm still new at this. I don't know. I've never
I'm not
anybody else-
judging. I was a very sincere question when I asked it. Yes, Marty, I feel the same way. I'm afraid to guess what the topic of the day is. Right now, I'm going to watch the video that was just sent to me and pray to God that I'm not going to get struck down for it. I'm the same way, man. I'm just like, you try to have your thoughts. It ain't happening. Mr. Steve Combs has joined us. Steve in his house. Hello, Steve. If I was typing, I'd say, Steve! Exclamation points.
Why you love them.
Hey, Steve.
He's all right.
Hey, Steve, how's it going, buddy?
Joe says, it appears we all did something wrong, Robin. Chris says, it's all we could do to get her off the 12-inch salami, Denise. You might have to start posting a disclaimer at the beginning of each one of your streams.
No, I shouldn't have to do that. You guys should just have freaking enough common sense as to be freaking whatever.
I'm just the comment reader.
I know, I'm just a comment reader. I know. John needs a Snickers. Somebody get him a freaking Snickers.
Is that thing that used to be common, Doug, but it's not so much anymore? Okay, on a serious note, John, would you prefer I don't read comments like that? Because that's really all I've been doing.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Just you.
No, it doesn't. They're gonna rate them regardless.
Well, I hope y'all are happy. Well, Goddamn Snickers. No, Charles ain't in trouble. Charles just been reading the comments. Don't you worry about me, Robin. But John is hungry and would like a Snickers. Y'all don't have to apologize to me, folks. It's John's show. I'm just reading the comments. Harnell Media says that's what timeout is for, to slow down this stuff. For the sake of even keel, I'm going to withhold reading some comments for a little bit. Well, it looks like the oranges and the yellows are done, folks, and the reds and maroons or whatever hell colors those are. He's moving in on them their way.
They're up with the picture beside us. You guys can see the freaking thing.
That's plumb freaking nifty, sir. You're more patient than I am. I couldn't spend that long on it without charging $400 million.
It's for my grandson.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I just meant in general.
Hey, catch some more crayons.
Fine.
Okay, I'm back. What I miss?
All kinds of chaos and Snickers and stuff.
Charles. Just Charles. You miss Charles.
Charles ain't dead shit. Charles reading the comments, yo.
Oh no.
Denise says that's turning out good, John. Because you know Charles. If Charles was mad, he wouldn't be here right now. Just saying. Doug said on to the green. Except it's blue. Sorry, Doug. I thought it looked like lavender and gay, but it's blue and teal or something like that, I think is what he said earlier. And Steve Nealon is asking. Yeah. Periwinkle and Robin's egg blue. Robin's egg blue, for those that didn't hear what he said. You can kind of make it out on that screen next to him.
Steve asking?
What color are the wings? I think because the phone is a little bit far away, it's kind of hard to tell, but not impossible. Periwinkle and Robin's egg blue are the colors he will be using this evening. This evening.
It'll look just plumb spiffy. Steve, see, I had your people talk about Charles doing his shows while you was on break. I guess it's a no-go.
I ain't said no. We had a vote and almost nobody participated.
Everybody said yes except one person.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, we got 19 people in here. Let's get this poll rolling.
Poll rolling. No, all jokes aside, I wanna be doing lives, but I don't want to commit and then not do it. So I got to figure out why I'm not doing them. Well, I don't want to name names because I don't know if he was dead serious or not. Steve, if somebody else wants to say who that was, the person just said it was something to do with a horse, which usually comes out as nay. That could be assumed as a negative vote, but I don't want to speak for that person.
Come on, just go ahead and do it.
Because everybody's always serious on John's shows.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Robin, if you can't listen to the show,
The vote, the vote was for whether or not I should start doing lives again, and that was Herb's idea to vote for it.
No, I just had Steve's people talk to your
Oh,
people.
yeah, that's what I meant. Steve Combs started it and went through Herb because he's Steve's people, and they asked. Marty says people here are as unhappy. Christmas decor is down. Aren't you supposed to wait till after Christmas, Marty, to take it down? Or did you mean you never put it up? Denise and Jason say yes.
Robin, this was before you decided to go take a bath.
Marty says yes, even if it is not all the time regarding my lives. Noted. Robin says I think you should go live once a week. I don't know if I could only if I went live again, I don't know if I could keep it at just once a week. I mean, statistics would say I should do it that way, but I've never done things on the way I'm supposed to do them.
Boy, that's the truth.
Love you too, Herb.
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth.
Oh, Marty says I have a huge amount of decor up, but I go home for Christmas. Aww. I've always been mixed about doing like a one day a week show because it makes for a dead week, and I know that takes a lot of guts to say since I haven't gone live for months or usually in between. But it almost seems like not enough. Because I almost always had fun when I did the daily live stream, but there again I don't want to commit to daily. I don't know.
Greg says straight from the horse's mouth. He says, "Yay!"
All right, so what I thought might have been an A could have been a yay or a yay.
And then Denise says, "Yeah, twice a week."
it was a yay.
Yeah. And Marty says, in a retirement park, finding someone who can take care of 15-foot inflatables is hard, I would imagine. Get you a ladder.
Steve says, "Personally, I miss your lives, Chuck."
Y'all gonna make me cry. Stop it.
We can stop.
Damn it, John, you just keep back to work. Yeah.
Robin, get your mind out of the gutter.
Well, for what it's worth, me not doing lives has not been any kind of punishment. It's not, I guess wanting to make it worth people's while. Because if I'm not into it, y'all will probably sense that. Yeah.
Oh, happy days.
Because almost every time I go live, I get back in the swing of things, except for the last time I didn't stick with it. But yeah. But Robin, you'll notice I'm not reading them all out loud, just to even kill things for a little bit. Not to take anything away from commenters. Y'all just have your fun. That is actually kind of a pretty color, John. I hate to say it. Is that periwinkle?
No, it's Robin's egg blue.
Of course, 50-50 chance I chose the wrong one.
You know
I
what
guess
periwinkle is, right?
No. I know what a robin's egg is.
No.
What's a periwinkle?
A periwinkle is a crustacean. You can actually just pull them off the rocks and eat them. Just pull them out of the shell and eat them.
I did not know that. I'd heard the term. I just didn't know what it was.
Let's see where we at.
Like a mussel, a clam.
Oh, right. Like, yeah, oysterish.
They're like They're like upside down shaped, and you basically just pull them off the rocks and just scoop them out and eat them,
Nice.
or you can
Oh,
boil.
sorry, Herb. Go ahead. You were talking, sir.
Hold on, you go right ahead.
No, I was done.
I'll be right back.
All right. Where are we at? Just go live when you feel like it, says Robin. Denise says your lives are fun, Charles.
He
Yeah.
does. he does. He does go live when he feels like it, which is
Yeah.
6 months.
Both times a month or every 3 months. Steve Nealon says, wait. Marty says, I like the color also. Robin says, I like it when you're on the chat too. Steve Nealon says, periwinkle is also a flower. That's what I thought. That's why it threw me off a little bit. And Robin says, isn't it purple blue? Yes, I think the camera throws it off a little bit because the other ones look like lavender. But we're going to go with Robin's egg blue. Or, yeah, whatever. No, that's, never mind. Periwinkle was Blue's friend. I'm guessing Steve was talking about Blue's Clues. Chris, that was a good impression. Thanks. Chris says, I would not eat anything that was stuck to a rock.
Yeah, but in survival, there's lots of protein in them.
I had a girl, that in itself is funny, but I had a girl that said she wouldn't kiss me unless I ate a raw oyster. I ate the raw oyster. It was gross all the way down, and then she never did kiss me. Biatch. Stuff like okra and raw oysters and all that. I don't want that kind of crap. Uh-uh. I love me some fried okra, but God, that raw okra is like, ugh. There's a conversation. What are some of the foods that y'all just find completely disgusting? Denise says, poor Charles. Yeah. I'm afraid of where this is going, but I'll read the comments. Steve C says there's also lots of protein in. I think I know the answer, but I think I know Steve well enough to know he's not going to finish that sentence. And one of the foods that somebody will not eat, Denise says liver. Robin says I eat protein every day. Chris Sterling says protein shakes, Steve. What's wrong, John?
I knew that's where it was heading. I knew that's where it was heading.
I wasn't entirely sure. Uh,
You seriously didn't think I was going to go there?
I was talking about food, sir. I don't know what you think
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I can't control what they say. I'm saying food.
Oh, boneless children, protein shakes. You know exactly what they're talking about, Charles. Come on.
Okay, but am I in trouble for asking a sincere question? God, I said what food we on? I was talking about okra. Okay, come on. I've never had snake. Marty says snake and boneless children. Eggs. What's his face? Doug says eggs. Alrighty. I actually liked liver when I was little, but it does, in hindsight, I don't know. The older I got, the less I like sour stuff like pickles or ketchup, and I used to love that kind of stuff. This may be a stupid question, but it seems like certain colors melt at different rates because that one's melting a lot smoother than the other ones have. Or am I imagining?
It's a thin layer.
Oh. Denise says, well, got to go for a bit ride to the store. Should be here shortly. Alrighty, Denise, be careful.
Careful, why?
I
Bad neighborhood.
That's just the way my family was. Anytime somebody was leaving the house, be careful. You know, don't like go skipping in a straight in front of an ice cream truck. You know, something. You know, just be careful. Good God on the stick. Chris Charlton says, "What temp is that melting at, John?" don't
I'm
know.
not sure how hot this goes. I don't have my
Yeah, I was
instructions.
about to say, I don't know if that thing has any kind of way of letting you know that.
It's got one time setting, on and off.
Hot and not hot.
Yeah, burn my finger and not burn my finger.
Yeah. That's what happens when he gets distracted. Greg says, "Say hi to Billy at the store, Denise." For those that don't know, the exciting news of yesterday is Johnny B and Robin got to meet. Yay!
At the
I
store.
assume that's the first time y'all had met, Robin. I had Johnny B do a cow impression once. Oh, that was horrible. So
That
I
was
give
the
him crap.
worst impression ever of a cow.
That's why I give him crap about it. Okay, that was the first time they had met. I remember when I first met Steve Good. I couldn't believe how tall he was. Him and Sterling Davis are both built kind of like a wall.
Really? I can't see if it doesn't seem tall. Comes across short.
Well, maybe it's because I'm built how I'm built, but and this is not a dig. It's just that God's honest truth. I was very surprised at how short Mark Lindsay was. There was others, but not names everybody knows necessarily. David Gunn was another one that looked real short. He used to be real active. Javier Anzuela looked exactly like you'd imagine. Izzy Swan looked like you'd imagine. Robin's Bull. Who else? It was good to meet Steve Good. We had talked for so dang many years. It was just bring a tear to your eye. Denise says, "Greg, Billy lives in Texas. Hard to see him when I'm in Oregon." I got to meet Billy and Chris Nealon when he was in Waco. I've seen Russ Meadows 2 or 3 times. Russ Clarity 1 time, and that's one too many. Just kidding. Nope. It was good times in the past. By God, it was good. Got to meet Dreadnought. What's his face? I can't remember his real name. Daryl.
Dreadnoughts. Yeah,
Well, isn't that what he goes by, Dreadnought? Yeah.
Yep.
And it was funny. Him and Russ Clarity started making my bed when I got there. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and then they caught themselves. Why are we making his bed? I said, "How cool is this?" Who else? Jeff Robinson. He used to be active in these chats. Les Balco. The Bearwoods Butt Nuggets. Hell, I don't remember who all I've met. Jamie Page. Jason McGinn. Denise says, "Guess I'm here for 15 extra minutes. It's coming at 2:45 p.m., not 2:30. Alrighty then."
We have bus on the go here. Basically, you just call up the number and tell them where you're at or what stop you're at, and they'll come pick you up whenever.
I think that's what they call. I think they're called a hop buses here at least around here. I don't know. I think it's hop. It's like little shuttle buses.
Yep. Like I'm sure they're called different things everywhere else you go.
Yeah. For some reason, Steve sees on StreamYard as blank, so I gotta go see what he said on. Oh, no, it's still blank on YouTube. I don't know what Steve C tried to put, but somehow he got a blank message. That's weird. More people should do blank messages. Do you just space and hit? Let me try that. Oh, looky there. You hit space and send. And looky there. Yay, I did it. Steve Nealon did it too. We started a trend, John. You're going to have a very nice and polite chat now. It's going to be really, everybody's doing blank ones. Oh, that's funny right there. I think a lot of us are learning you could do that. I didn't know that you could do a blank message. Did you, John?
No. Why would you put a blank message in?
I don't know. Ask Steve Combs. It was probably an accident, but for me it was an experiment. And blank message could mean I'm speechless or it's best left unsaid kind of deal. Denise says it won't work for her.
Especially on the phone.
Robin wants to know did she miss something good? If a bunch of people putting a blank message is good, then yes, you missed something good. She ventured off for a moment. Oh, Steve Combs said it was intentional. Oh, that's a good point. Well, no, because maybe Doug is a mod. Harnell Media said might only work for mods. Because I think mods are the only ones that had the blank messages. Oh, Chris Charlton says he's not a mod, and I believe he had a blank one. Yep. So that's what it is. I'll be dang. Craig saying focus, Robin. JJE says, I think you need a wrench. It turns out you do not because Chris Charlton was able to do it. I think Steve N and Chris C both have wrenches, as does Herb and me. I could be wrong. You get a wrench. You just hit the space bar and then hit enter or send, however the hell you do it on a phone. I don't do any of this stuff on a phone. That shows how easily entertained we are.
Well, you anyway.
Hey, be nice. I'm the employee of this show.
That was being nice.
Yeah, Steve Nealon says it's easier to pick who doesn't have a wrench. See how quick that wing went because of the thin layer? I assume you're going to leave them thin, or am I assuming wrong?
Yep.
Nope.
Never assume things, Charles.
Simple things please simple minds. I'm glad to have a simple mind, sir. I am not a mystery. What you see is what you get. But assuming is also bad for you, too. Just saying. Robin says, did I do it? No, you did not. Doug says snow has just started here. Well, you keep it right on over there. According to my computer, it's 18 degrees here, but I'm going to check my usual weather underground thing. It is 20 degrees, 12 mile per hour winds, feels like 9 degrees. Holy monkey pud.
Want me to check my weather and tell me you guys are just being pussies?
That was offensive, John. Superfly. Sure, if you want to.
Sure, right in the middle of freaking doing this.
I said if you want to, Cletus, good God, on take another Snickers. -7 degrees here, says JJ.
Well, I just glanced over at the computer, says -37.
Okay, Doug says it warmed up, so the snow is hitting the ground, melting, should turn to ice soon, then the snow will pile up on top of it. Lovely. Doug says it's not coming your way, Denise. It came from that way. So Denise gave it to Doug. I hope you're happy, Denise.
Mind you, that's just static temperature. That's not wind chill.
Yeah. Yeah, wind chill for me is 9 degrees. So.
Oh, so cold. I'm so cold.
Denise says it's not here yet. I'm not cold. I got a heater right next to me. And it's only really cold when the wind's blowing. And I don't know if you can vouch for me on this, John, but if you're ever out in the cold and it's starting to actually hurt, you just tell yourself, it's just a sensation on my skin. I can handle this. And
No,
for some reason.
Inside. You go inside and warm up because the frostbites are sitting in.
Well, no, I just meant.
Why would you psychologically tell yourself to avoid frostbite? That makes no sense at all.
No, I'm saying if you're out in it and you can't help that you're out in it, to psychologically handle it, tell yourself it's just a weird sensation on my skin. I didn't say encourage yourself to stay out there and get frostbite.
Why can you not help yourself from being out in it?
Because
you are your own person. You control yourself. You control your body. Therefore.
Now, here's an example. I came up with that mindset because I missed the bus once in high school, and I had to walk to school, and I had a really crappy jacket, and I was ungodly cold. I just told myself, dude, tell yourself it's just a weird sensation on your skin, and it was quite bearable. I wasn't shivering after that. That's where I got that from. Just saying, mind over matter.
What grade in high school were you in?
Sophomore.
What grade is that?
10.
Let's go back in the house then.
No, because I would have gotten in trouble if I had missed school. So I had very strict. Yeah, my parents were extremely. Yeah.
You get in trouble for missing school, but not in trouble for missing the bus.
No, I didn't. I mean, getting mad about me missing the bus didn't fix anything. But I went to school. So they weren't mad at me.
I would just skip school.
I skipped school, but the first time I did, my dad figured out where I was, and he showed up, and I was scared. My dad was an intimidating fella.
How did he know where you were?
Because we didn't have a lot of friends at the time, and so he knew whose friend's house we were at. Because me and Cliff always got in trouble together. I know that's a shocker, but for some reason, we were in the backyard of the friend's house, and suddenly we hear my dad saying, "Come here, boys." Oh, it's like, oh shit! You just wanted to die crawling a hole. We knew we were.
Could have just said it was PD day or something at school.
No, because my parents are big about doing what you're supposed to do, right, and all that stuff. But yeah, he drove us right back to school and found these boys playing hooky. So he was a scary individual. And okay. Steve Combs says, did Chuck say a weird sensation on my chin? No, sir. I said my skin, but thank you for playing. Charles, JJ is trying to make me bad. No, it wasn't a short bus. It was whatever bus it was. I missed it, so I had to walk. It was about 5 mile walk, I believe.
5 miles. Was there another bus coming?
No, I mean, if you miss your bus, you miss your bus. So that's why I had to walk.
Bus?
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't like a regular transit bus then.
No, it was in Pflugerville, which wasn't big enough to have a bus system, at least at the time.
Was there any vehicle that drove by you?
Oh, quite a few, but I
You
was a
didn't hitchhike?
stoner back then, so I wasn't dressed real respectfully. I was, long hair, jean jacket.
Even
all that.
hookers get picked up.
Well, I wasn't pretty enough, I guess, but no, no, I didn't get picked up, So where we at? Marty says, I made it my job to skip school. I got caught about 3 weeks from graduation, but managed to graduate anyway. And Robin says, was it uphill both ways? No, ma'am. You were a stoner? Yeah, I was very much a stoner. Well, Robin, you've seen the picture of me with hair down the middle of my back, haven't you? That was in my stoner days. That was all about Metallica and blah, 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 Bullstein.
Yeah, but I get pictures like that too, and I used to listen to speed metal and death metal and stuff like that, but I never did do any drugs.
Oh, I tried weed. That's the most I did. I tried drinking and marijuana right around.
You tried it, but how does that make you a stoner then if you just tried it?
It was the crowd I hung out with. That was the name they were given. I wasn't like, anyway. It was just the crowd, and I forgot what.
Wanna be, huh?
I just was what it was. It was just the crowd I hung out with. The country people were called kickers. Jocks were called jocks.
Kickers.
Nerds. Yeah, that's what they called them.
We just called them losers.
Well, them spitting words. Anyway, Steve comes says, I had taken my kid brother to a house party one time. He left before me. A couple hours later, my father showed up. It didn't end well. Robin says, no, I haven't. Okay, now I got to find a picture of me with hair. Good God, on a stick. I loved my hair long.
Facebook. Go through his Facebook. It's in there.
Oh, man, that's good.
Tell me Robin hasn't stalked your Facebook yet.
I'm not the most desirable feller out there. Come on now. Sense of humor only gets you so far.
But Cliff looks just like you, though.
What? I'm not sure what your point is.
People will stalk Cliff's Facebook, but they won't stalk yours.
Cliff's Facebook is more locked up than mine is. That's not what I was trying to do. Where the hell is the damn thing?
Ah.
All right, then. John, if you so choose, you can say no.
I'm not gonna share.
I'm ready. Fine. Somebody is not in the mood today.
Just send it to her messaging.
Fine. You're in a lovely mood today.
No, I'm busy right now. It's just hard to freaking that on there and take it off.
Okay.
Besides, like I said, if she really wants to see it, she can just stalk your, control your profile, your Facebook.
Facebook. I'm not reading Greg's comment because I'm getting a little tired of it. Doug says I didn't smoke pot or drink, but I hung out with the crowd. They were called burnouts and here by the preppies and the jocks, Doug says, and he pushes his luck some more. Steve Nillen says, looking good, John.
Thanks, Dave. I didn't want it. Why did you send it to me?
I didn't send it to you. Would you get a notification?
Yeah, at the exact same time you sent it.
It wasn't me. Steve C says, I bet when Robin was hanging out, they were called the Sox and the Greasers. Hmm. Greg says, mods in the Rockers. I'm not sure what we called. We may have called them new wavers or punk rockers. I don't remember what the hell they were called, but there wasn't very many of them.
Punk rockers.
Well, they're purple hair and mohawk, but there was only like 2 or 3 in the whole school. So
But were they anarchists or were they goth?
I
You don't
I
know.
honestly don't know. I just go by how they looked.
I mean, you didn't talk to them. You're just making assumptions about them.
Yeah, it was only me. I started all the trends in the school.
High school is so bad for that.
Yeah, it was. See, Doug says the same thing, or he's just repeating. Anyways, yeah, punk rockers. I may have been. It may have been new wave. I don't remember, but I wasn't that much of a stoner, but I was put in that category because of how I dressed, the people I hung out with, and blah blah blah, the long hair. Doug says we didn't have goth yet; those were metal girls. Yeah, skate or die punks. There was some of those too, Steve. They usually had long hair on one side of their head, but it was all one color. Aardvark just joins us. Mike Kim has joined us again. Well, minus the thickness of the ground, y'all now see what the finished project will look like. And unless there's a step I don't know that's coming.
What was that? Sorry.
I was telling folks, unless there's a step I don't know that's coming, they're getting an idea of what the finished product is going to look like.
Yeah, the whole backer. Which shall we
Would
do
you be too
later? Probably. What?
would you be too paranoid to try to add a heat source like an oven or something to completely level out all that wax, or is that just unnecessary risk?
No, I was going to get my torch tomorrow.
Right. I'd be afraid of the thrust from the torch, but maybe I'm overthinking it.
Well, the
Because
thing
the
is
torch. Go ahead.
go on, torch what?
I just thought maybe it had too much, for lack of a better word, air pressure.
No.
Go ahead.
But I really don't want to stick this in the oven because, and I understand it'll be on low temperature, but because it's MDF, I just don't want it freaking lighting up and freaking destroying everything.
That's true. That after all that time, too. Denise is
Even
leaving
though-
us.
Like I said, even though it would be on low temp, but still.
Yeah, I just wondered if it crossed your mind, but yeah, I can see, being scared after all that time to screw it up.
I suppose I could try it on a smaller one, but
But then again, if you have the patience to do what you're doing, I guess that's what matters. I didn't
Well, I
know
got
what he
patience.
was going to use. Steve Nealon says he's not going to hit them with oxyacetylene torches, Charlie. But every torch has some kind of, for lack of a better word, air blowing. The force of the thing coming out. I was a very sincere question on my part.
I got patience for a lot of things. You should know that by now.
Yes, sir. Except for today. I mean, there have been a couple times, but you should know that.
All we need is a little patience. Ah. That's what we have here. Failure. Community.
That's the song Patience by Guns N' Roses. And when I sent Robin that picture, she said Axl Rose. Not quite. And
Really?
Doug says Annie.
Not even.
Yeah.
Not even close.
No. Doug says Annie hooked up with Bruno today, 2 months from puppies. All right then. So somebody had a good day.
Did you watch? Perv.
Had to make sure they was doing it right.
Maybe they were just practicing.
That's quite inappropriate, John. I'm a little bit offended.
Really?
No.
You're offended at what? That I said it was just practice, or that?
I'm not offended at all. I just trying to be funny, say. Ay. Doug says he held her still. And he lit a candle. I threw in the candle part. Sorry. Set the mood music.
So it only takes one time, eh?
And Doug says Bruno did all the work. She was not impressed with me. Robin says, was he happy? No, I think he probably got depressed. Oh, I hate this. This is going to sound like something an American would say, but you know the weather's bad if Canadians have to take off work. Well, then again, it makes your equipment not work, right?
Yep.
Doug says maybe but we will breathe them every other day, 2 or 3 more times until she stops being receptive.
Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna
Overstory.
appreciate that.
until she says, "Get away from me." Golly.
Daddy, hold me. Oh my God, Doug, really?
John, am I imagining it, or did you make like a little ripple to stop that upper color? Oh, I guess I am imagining it. I thought there was a little ridge inside. No, maybe I'm not imagining it.
No, it's just
Looks like there's a ridge in the. Yeah, I
Just
thought you
where
did that
stop that.
intentionally to. Yeah, I figured you did that to keep the color from going past that point. That was what I was getting at.
See, I may not be a full artist, but I know how to do stuff.
Yeah, I was just asking to clarify. I wasn't sure if it was the way it landed or if you intentionally did it that way.
Frick, I should have gone with 3 colors.
To make a more gradual change from color to color.
Yeah.
Doug says, "I'm so gonna film it for you now, John."
Goody.
Yay. I'm just curious to see what music Doug will use as the soundtrack.
Every rose has its thorn, because every dog has its day.
Or Who Let the Dogs Out? No, that's too easy. Doug says, "What did you guys do? Scare off all the chat?" Robin says, "I'm here." And Doug says, "Annie, are you okay?" Yeah, that's a good one for Michael Jackson. Are you okay, Annie? Robin's putting makeup on. This comes as a shock to who?
What, we're going live, Robin?
Just reading the chat. Robin says, "How about let's get it on?" Doug says, "We don't talk about Bruno." Oh, no, that must be from a song, but I ain't catching it, so there's that. In case you didn't see it in the chat, Herb has company is why he's not active on StreamYard. JJ says, "I'm working. I'm here just working on inventory." Robin says, "Nancy is going live soon. I have to go over there too." And Doug says, "Yes, it is, Charles." I kind of figured. Is any of you, any part of you frustrated by the length of time it does take?
No.
Okay. because I know it's a gift and all that. And
Can't
I think,
you can't
go ahead.
rush art.
Oh, I know this.
You can't rush art.
Yeah, but it's just like me and scrolling. I love scrolling, but I don't mess with sanding it and crap unless it's going to somebody, and that happens to be going to somebody. Alrighty then. Chris Troughton says, I'm still here, just watching the end of the football.
No football.
He might mean soccer since I think he's in the UK. I don't remember.
I mean rugby.
I have no idea.
Rugby is football.
Argentina beat France, if anybody gives a crap. And he said, sorry, soccer.
Well, what is rugby considered then? I thought rugby was football.
No, football is a soccer. But yeah, that's a good question. I think rugby's just rugby.
Footy.
Footy.
No, seriously.
It's called footy? That don't seem like the most masculine term for such a rough sport.
Well, it's like football.
Yeah, Chris
Football's
says
not up here. What?
he says rugby is rugby, either league or union. So what do they call that ball they use? A rugby ball, or
Yeah.
I was being sincere and asking. It looks like a football, but it's got flatter ends and stuff. I don't know much about it at all.
Here too.
Well, people went from corrupting the chat to just picking and choosing and talking it all. Gotta find a happy medium.
Crayon is a happy medium.
Yeah, I can sense the joy in your voice. Those, I know it seems it is, even though they're thinner layers, but it seems like that for some reason that color is melting quicker than the other ones did.
No, this is my fourth stick.
Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't know. It felt like it.
You call them sticks down in the U.S.?
No, I call them crayons.
Yeah, but what is the one called? A crayon?
Yeah. And if there's more than one, it's crayons. I thought we were on the same page for once, and you went and screwed it up. Well, if I start doing these lives again, I hope I don't lose any friends trying to enforce the family friendly, because I can only tolerate so much. It's less about me being offended than I am, just trying to enforce the rule. I think each time you do this, you're going to find more and more things that work and don't work and better methods and this and that. That's kind of the nature of trying stuff, I reckon.
Hopefully.
Well, this looks like you're getting better and better at transitioning from one color to another without a line in between them. Not that I'm blowing smoke. I'm just an observation, sir. Chris Charlton says prolate spheroid is what the shape of the rugby ball is called. Wow, that sounds like a STD. Or I don't know what the hell. Never mind.
I would have gone with oblong football.
I would have just called it like a fat white football. If I remember, they're white. I don't remember. Marty says, I'm back. Trouble holding a signal today. Welcome back, Marty. And Marty, you don't have to answer this, but is Marty a nickname for something? Is it like Martha or something? Or is that one of them private things? None of your business.
It's an odd question.
Well, most of my questions are. I have a cousin named Marty, but he's a male. That's why I assumed Marty was a male for the longest time. Martha. Hey, I was right. Hey. Every now and then. Generations of Martha. Carrie Cousin says, ho, ho, ho. Hi, Carrie. For you idiots, that is John's wife. Spousal unit. Carrie, do you have any Snickers? Yeah. Carrie, do you have any Snickers for John?
Shut it.
See what I mean? We've been having a festival all the time here, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie, what you up to? You making me something for eat, for snack, or what? You better. I'm hungry.
Carrie says it's too cold. We're not allowed to talk about the cold because we're not as cold as y'all are. Chris said 1892, the shape of the rugby ball changed. From what to what? From a sphere to a prolate spheroid?
Changed my football to a rugby ball.
That was even for like American football, that's a unique ball shape, but it lends itself to being held, like in the, I don't know how to word all that.
American football. What about Canadian football?
I don't know anything about Canadian football.
Yeah, bigger
I
field.
imagine it's the same, isn't it? Just a different field.
Bigger fields, less downs.
It's a bigger field? I thought CFL was smaller. Oh, I thought it was smaller.
It's a bigger field. That's why we keep making fun of American football all the time.
Well, there's less sideline though, right?
So far to ride. I get so far to ride.
How big? How long is
so
the field in? How long is the field in Canada?
100 yards.
So is U.S.
Oh, sorry, 100 meters. No. No, it's 110. It's 110. Sorry.
It's only 10
Because
more
you
yards.
go from zero, because you go from 0 out to 10. Whereas, wait, how does it work? 55 yards. Yeah, it's long. It's a bigger field.
Now the Canadians also have the walls of the field are right up next to the sidelines, aren't they? Or am I imagining that? I might be thinking of stadium.
It depends which stadium you're looking at.
Robin says, "What does that crayon smell like?" Billy is back. Robin says, "Does it smell bad?"
Why would it smell? It's crayon. It's just wax.
Greg says, "Only 3 downs." I did not know these things. Isn't The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, doing something with football? XFL? Something? No.
Oh yeah, XFL. That's a real football league too.
I mean, but isn't that the thing that what's his face is doing? Dwayne Johnson, he's like a big part of it. Or I don't remember. I'm not saying Carrie Googled or anything, but it sounds like she might have. She said the Canadian field of play is 110 by 65 yards, 100.6 by 59.44 meters, compared to 100 by 53 is something yards. 91.44 by 48.77 meters is in American football. So that's not that much of a difference, honestly.
Still bigger.
And she pasted it again in case we didn't get it the first time. Oh, Jason Rickeloff is leaving us. Bye, Jason. He says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Gary says Google rocks. But if you don't want to be tracked, you go to duckduckgo.com. Just saying.
It's going incognito.
That too. But I don't have a lot of trust in Google. But I do go to Google for images besides the copyright-free sites. But yeah, there's a better variety on Google Images.
Oh, I wish I had my heat gun. Or not a heat gun, but my torch.
Carrie,
fine.
get
Good
done,
for now.
George. Billy says, crap, forgot to check the mail, BRB. But, well, with John saying that's it for now, I assume you're about to leave, sir?
If you want me to.
I'm asking. You said that's it for now. I assume that's what it meant.
What's it for now for crayon?
Oh,
See, I think I blended those in pretty good.
yes, sir. Very nice
it's hard to see
transition
on
there.
Hard to see on there.
Yeah, I think
Better
one
realize.
thing you definitely learned is using a thinner, what you said, 1/8 or 1/16 or something. No, it was 1/4 inch. You want it 1/8, right?
1/8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not so much to fill in on it.
I hear you. Steve Nealon and Chris Schulten say, looks good, John. You done right now, sir.
All right, who's going live tonight? Anybody else? Anybody go live tonight?
If I'm awake, I shall consider
Nancy's
it.
on right now.
What day is it? Thursday?
Nancy's on right now. Go over to Nancy. What's your Nancy's show?
You sure Nancy's
it
live right
Traders?
now?
I don't know. Let me open it up. I'm pretty sure 4 o'clock every day, as far as I know. Unless it's later today. I can't remember what she did yesterday.
I'm not sure why Robin sent me this link on Messenger. Spell it out to me, Robin. I don't know why you sent me that. I'm not complaining. I just don't understand. Unless you accidentally sent it to the wrong person. Nancy isn't live until later tonight. And she's going live at 9. I assume that's Eastern. Denise says, bus canceled and didn't tell me. Sorry, Denise. At least you got to have that pleasant stroll out in the Arctic.
Oh, they canceled the bus. Didn't tell you. Oh,
That's
it's
always
not
fun.
Arctic. Why? How do you figure it's Arctic?
It was a joke. It's cold. Come on.
It's not that cold. If she can wait the freaking bus stop, it's not that cold.
Robin
Okay.
says, no, what was the link you said? Go something. I don't remember saying anything about go anything link. Did
Okay,
I?
minus 50. Okay, it's 231 Kelvin right now. Just saying. It's minus 43 Fahrenheit here.
Greg said she sent you a virus, Cheryl. Denise says it's not doing anything and they said they aren't running. Poop. I don't remember saying anything about a link that involved the word go or any kind of link. Oh, Carrie said, oh, duck, go is the search engine I use, Robin. Duck, go, all one word. It's the appeal to it is that they don't track the things you search and all that. Not that you have to be paranoid, just meaning they don't track all the crap. Like if you search for certain items, they don't like send you 50 ads for that same item. That's yeah.
Or just do an incognito search on
Yeah.
Google.
On Google, you can do an incognito search or just DuckDuckGo. Yep.
Or if you want, just put a safe search on and you don't get all the porn sites coming up on you too.
Unless you want them, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm glad we sorted that out because I couldn't figure out what the hell she was talking about. It was DuckDuckGo. Someday we need to have a discussion about different conspiracy theories that people believe or don't believe, because that ought to be a fun debate.
Aliens are real.
Art just joined us, says, hi, just got home with good news. Well, tell us. Hello, Art.
The new phone books are here. The new phone books are here.
It's probably medically about his wife, I hope.
We got our new phone book last week, actually.
We don't use phone books. Carrie says grandkids are going to love them. You done right nice, John. Well, you close enough, by God. I said you done right nice. Cranky is all get out, but you done good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna. Oh, I was down to the wood shop today. I guess they're gonna be happy with the pictures they get.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Arthur says wife's tumor is getting smaller and all other tumors are gone. That is excellent, Art.
Art, you should walk up to her and go, "It's not a tumor."
That's awesome. I mean, you talk about small favors. She has air going there, going through her right lung. I assume is what he means. Going to her right lung. Let's just assume that's what he's saying. And that's awesome, Art. Very good. So now she can whoop your butt without running out of air. Just saying. Anyways, if you see names out in the chat, or if you're not subscribed over here to John, by God, you subscribe, you hit that bell, click on the word all. If you see names out in the chat, see if they have a channel, go there. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you don't, well, get on over it. All right. Art says early Christmas present. Yeah, buddy.
Now you get nothing else for Christmas.
Yeah.
Send everything else back.
As far as my brother, we won't know anything until early to mid January for more appointments. They said if you have any kind of infection or even a COVID shot, it'll make the PET scan, which is supposed to be some kind of illuminating stuff when they do the scan. That, believe it or not, COVID shots or any kind of infection can give you false imaging. So that's what his next appointment's having to do with, some kind of needle in the neck, lymph nodes or something. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. And Robin and Art are talking amongst each other. Alrighty then. Doug says it was a great show, John. I even learned a new name for Charles. That would be Nut Bucket, I guess. I think John was trying to say Butt Nugget, but I could be wrong. When you get a little flustered, sometimes your mouth goes ahead of your brain there. And Arthur says pizza. You can't go wrong with pizza unless it's pineapples.
Pineapple's my safe word.
What's your favorite pizza topping, flavor, or whatever you call it?
Not pineapple.
I mean, mine's stuffed crust hamburger with extra cheese and extra hamburger.
Why would
Just
you put
saying.
hamburger in your crust?
I didn't say in the crust. The stuffed crust is cheese.
You said stuffed crust hamburger.
Yeah, the toppings being hamburger on the actual pizza, beef,
Oh,
whatever the hell you want to call it.
Cheese stuffed crust. Then
Yeah,
you're talking Pizza Hut.
yeah. That's the only option around me besides a local Studebaker's. Billy says that if it ain't one thing, it's another. I assume that's a personal deal. I'm not sure, unless I don't get the connection. Yeah, meat lovers from Pizza Hut is what Doug says, but I choose just beef, and I hate it when they sprinkle maybe 6 pieces of beef over the whole pizza. That's why I always get extra. Doug says I haven't had one of those in so long. Mike says put bacon on it. Greg says meat lovers. And Robin says, what happened? I don't know that anything happened, ma'am.
What happened with what,
Unless,
Robin?
unless she's asking Billy when he said it, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Got to be more specificity. Specificity.
The specificity. Billy says my favorite pizza is seafood pizza. I thought he was going to say, because by seafood, I'm going to eat it. That's an old dad joke. But Billy says, no, just running around like a chicken with my head cut off for reals.
For reals.
Word. And thanks, Jack, for getting me in trouble earlier reading all y'all's smut.
I wonder if I can.
See, John's about to pour motor oil over that.
I figure motor oil.
No, totally. I have no idea. Was it kale pectate or something? Or was it some kind of finish?
I'm just trying something.
Trying to clean off his table, I guess. Whatever it was, it worked good. He went,
I'm
ooh,
gonna try something.
crayon remover? Is it goof off or something similar?
Or so.
Doug says, Billy said he lover fish pizza. You skipped that one, Charles. Sorry. I'm only human. Chris says, ha. Doug says, Billy made a video on making a seafood pizza. You were in trouble when I came in. I'm always in trouble, Doug, but usually, this time I was just reading the comments, so I'm going to stand up for myself, for reals. Is that working for you, Jen?
Yeah, not the way I wanted to, though.
Dang it.
All right, I'm gonna go in and grab something to eat. I'll I'll see you guys later tonight. I'll be back on.
Thank you for having us, John.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys all later. Thanks for being in the panel. Thanks for being in the chat. Bye.
Bye. Last word. Last word. Last word. Hurry up. Last word. Okay, John.